potentially get you more viewers?
100%. I think the main issue here, and I could speak from what I've seen. The main issue is that most of the people streaming don't have a business mentality, until they make it.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, this is a business. But I already know this is a business.
Yeah.
And people might call you sellout, whatever, but this is a business.
Of course.
It is a business. Once you step in and you have your live stream, that is your story. That is, you present yourself. That is something that you got to invest money in to make it better.
Yes.
So, obviously, you got a lot of kids coming in, streaming, and they don't understand this is a business. They do it like, oh, this is fun, you know? But in reality, it's a business. So you got to respect that, you know? And to make money, you got to put a little bit of money with quality, you know? So if an extension can help my stream out, I mean, I think it would be worth it to do that.
Interesting. I really like your point of view about thinking about it as a business. I don't think too many people are actually doing that. That's a really interesting take on it. Well, thank you so much for talking to me. I really appreciate that. This is
John 1. I think you're chat right now.
You are?
Let me see. I got you guys. It's loading. Whatever.
Okay.
Yo, Kagijan, CAGYJAN 1 on Twitch every day, live every day, every single day, 10 hours a day. Let's get it. Baby.
Great, man. Have a good rest of your Twitch card, okay?
Thank you, man.
Yeah, of course. Have a good one. All right. Let's see. Muted. It says muted? Oh, you. Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Restart OBS.
Well, that's great. That's most of it we missed.
Yeah.
Oh, fantastic.
Unfortunate.
That's great stuff. Great stuff. Okay. So let's see. Let's talk to someone else then. Oh, cool. All right, great. What's your name?
Roly Polypotamus.
Roly Polypotamus.
Yeah,
awesome.
man.
Are you enjoying TwitchCon?
Oh, loving it, man.
Nice.
It's awesome, yeah.
Great. Well, I'm BoneClinks. This is my stream. Primarily do IRL here, and we're talking to people about TwitchCon.
Awesome.
So, what do you stream primarily?
Rocket League, Dead by Daylight. A little piano, so a little IRL too. Yeah.
Oh,
fun, yeah.
I love Dead by Daylight. Panels or
I'd probably say you know, I can't think of another. Well, there's a lot of cons going on, but another place of people that are all focused on that same thing. You know, not too many people have heard about Twitch outside of the TwitchCon. So yeah.
So when you say networking, do you have you met any of your fans or anything in person?
A few people, yeah.
So is it kind of real to you when you meet someone that has a relationship with you, but you never met them before in real life? There's kind of like a name.
It's a trip.
Yeah.
Yeah, and a lot of the time I have no idea what they look like. You know, so they see my face on the stream. You know.
Yeah.
But, I mean, it's just that you still have that connection. Even if you haven't met them, once you see them in person. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So are you a full-time streamer?
I have another job, but the hours are full-time, about 8 hours a day.
8 hours a day,
Yeah,
really?
yeah.
How do you balance your work life with streaming?
Man, it's just scheduling. Luckily, it works kind of part-time. I work at a restaurant for now, so.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so that's I'd say more the trick than anything. You know what I'm saying? Because with streaming, you kind of get lost in it.
Yeah.
Know,
So how do you how do you balance having a relationship with your wife and everything? Like, how is she?
This is the time talking about the schedule, you know,
Right.
and working it out. You know, so there's during the day usually pretty sacred time, you know, and she's off work and we'll spend that time together, you know, nights. But usually I'll fit it in when she's going to bed. You know, I'll stream a little bit later in the night or whatever, work it around my work schedule. So it works out.
So what do you think scheduling is for a stream? Like building a community or anything like that around scheduling?
Yeah, I'd say it's really helpful. Now my hours aren't set in stone, but I stream every day so people can usually catch me, and it's a large window. But I'd say if you had a schedule, even if you're streaming hours a day, a lot of people would check it out because they know they can catch you at that time, you know.
Oh, most definitely.
And with my wife, of course, that works out too because then she knows when we have date night and all that stuff.
Oh,
yeah,
cool. So
sure.
where'd you come from?
I live about 3 hours away, up in Placerville.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
So not
Sacramento.
too far then,
Not
right?
too far, yeah.
Oh, cool.
What about you?
I live in Los Angeles, actually. I drove like
nice.
6 hours to get here. So.
Oh, nice.
Not too bad. See, I'm complaining, but I just came from Australia. And I'm like, okay. It's incredibly bad about complaining about this now because it's ridiculous. But anyways, so have you been to previous TwitchCons before?
First con ever.
First one.
Yeah.
So, of course, you have expectations coming into this thing. How lived up to your expectations?
Shoot, I gotta say, it's probably a lot cooler than I thought.
Really?
Honestly, I thought I was gonna kind of maybe be bored after a couple hours walking around, but it felt just really engaging. You know, they had a bunch of stuff at every booth that they were giving you and signing up, and like as a streamer, I actually felt like I learned something new about the stream.
Oh, really?
That I didn't know. Like they were showing me about like the analytic page and like how you can look over your stats and stuff like that. You know, just to really kind of pinpoint where in your stream what happened. And how you can work with that.
So was that a panel that you went to?
Or that wasn't a panel, that was a booth.
Oh,
but I
did
I actually went to a panel for balancing stream and family time.
Really?
Yeah.
How was that beneficial to you, the panel?
Oh,
really?
Yeah. It was pretty
interesting. Cool.
All the married people with kids, so they're like talking about how they do it,
So I asked this question to a person previously also. So I was speaking to a developer on Twitch who makes extensions. Do you use extensions on your stream? You do?
I do, but I'm going to be tweaking it and using a couple different ones after this for sure. It was pretty cool. They had the arcade extension, which you can essentially play like arcade games. The viewers can play games and then use bits to kind of continue, which is cool. But I use one for a Rocket League tracker. I play a lot of Rocket League, so it keeps track of my stats and all that.
So if there was an extension that was beneficial to you or your stream or your viewers' way to view the stream and help to, I guess, bring you viewership or extra income, willing to give a portion of the funds raised from that extension back to the developer.
It makes sense.
Yeah.
I would think that'd be built in, though,
right?
Because you're doing the work, right? So
of course,
the developer doing the work, I think, should get some of that. What an honor to use it, right?
Of course, because that's what I was talking to the developer about, how a lot of people, streamers, are unwilling to give any portion of their income made, even if the extension is beneficial to them.
That's silly.
Yeah,
it's like Twitch not getting a cut of subscriptions or anything. It's like it's their
Which they are.
platform,
Exactly.
Yeah, so
exactly.
for sure.
Well, anyways, thanks for speaking to me. I really appreciate that.
Yeah,
You have a
definitely.
wonderful rest of your TwitchCon, okay?
I really appreciate it,
Yeah,
man.
of course,
I'll be
man.
dropping a follow at your stream.
Great, thank you. BoneClinks.
Do you have a card?
Yeah, totally.
Thanks for letting me just hop in. And be a part
Yeah,
of
no
this.
worries.
That's
Thanks
cool.
for talking. I
Yeah, for
appreciate
sure.
that.
Have a good one.
All right. Let me check chat really quickly. What?
Move in front.
Yeah, let's move her in front. Yeah, good idea. Let's do that. Now you can actually see the gimbal on the camera and work moving a little bit. Let's see it. Oh, cameraman, tell Bone it's lagging. You guys should move to a spot with better connection. Uh-oh, really?
They have 9K views.
Really?
Yeah.
That's weird. Wait, are we lagging still, guys? Sorry, chat, 1 second. That location was laggy. Oh, okay. All right, so I guess we're better now then. Fantastic.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Cool. Let's go over here. Sounds good. Okay. All right. Let's see who we can talk to then. See if we can't talk to some more streamers and everything like that, and see what's up here. All right. This is kind of like everyone's kind of leaving. Everyone's tired from all the parties. Everyone's been at the convention all weekend, so it's not as busy as before, but I do really want to get some opinions from people about how their whole con was and everything. Let's see if we can talk to anyone. I'm looking for people who have like a affiliate or partner badge or anything like that. Let's see if we can find that somewhere, which we should be able to. Hey, excuse me, can I interview? Yeah, great, cool. All right, so what's your name? Great. Cool. So what do you stream?
Art, mainly.
Art.
Yeah. No, art. Like,
Oh, art.
Yeah, like creative stream.
Oh, nice. Awesome. So what do you feel about the new categories for art? Do you think that's beneficial for you as an art streamer?
Yeah, I just think it kind of breaks it up a little bit. Sorry.
No, that's all good.
So that, people get to go to see more of like what they're looking for specifically, if that makes any sense. So in that sense, I do think it's good. I could see how somebody would see it to be a negative, but I personally think it's a good thing. So.
Oh, nice. So what is your medium when you do art?
I mainly work with like wax pencils.
Wax pencils?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. So like drawing and things like that?
Yeah, drawing, mainly like tattoo art. So,
Nice. So how do you feel like art as a community on Twitch is doing right now?
Honestly, I feel like it's doing pretty good. The fact that it's just it feels like a community, if that makes sense. Like even revisiting it, I was here last year, this year, and it feels really tight knit as far as from viewer to streamer and then streamer to streamer, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So, I like it. It's nice.
So you said you went to last year's TwitchCon, right? How do you feel like this TwitchCon compares to last year?
And I mean, I can speak specifically about the art side of it. I kind of done the gallery again, how they did last year. I thought that was a really cool feature. You know, kind of got to show maybe people who didn't know about these streamers, they get to see some of their artwork, and maybe they end up checking them out later because of that, you know? So that was something I kind of, you know, wish would have been different. But I did like that. It feels like there was more room for them to have their stuff set up, you know, so that maybe they could have more merchandise out for people. So that was cool. I did like that a lot. So.
Nice. If you had the ear of like a Twitch staff, what would you say that there's something that Twitch could do to really help out art as a community or art streamers in general?
I don't know. I feel like creative kind of gets buried amongst all, like, you know, all the games. You know? So I don't really know what would be the thing I could suggest to make us more, I don't know, accessible, I guess is the word I'm looking for. So I guess it would be something like that, you know, something that would just make us more accessible to like somebody who maybe doesn't know that there's a creative side to Twitch.
Right.
So because there'll be some people that come in and they didn't even know that there's art up there. You know, I feel like if it was more apparent, then there would be maybe a higher influence. So.
Right. So, for instance, perhaps maybe highlighting some creative streamers.
Yeah,
on
maybe
the front
even
page.
just one. Yeah,
Right.
yeah, exactly. Because then, you know, like I said, you know, the average person is just scrolling through might come across them and they might like what they see.
So how did you make the decision to stream art on Twitch?
Honestly, it was one of those things that I didn't even know it was a thing at first, you know, and I came across it just from watching gaming streams, kind of like the same, you know, same way, and then it just seemed really interesting, you know, and I mainly do art on my own anyway, so I figured, you know, it'd be cool to kind of like interact with people as I make it, you know, and that's been mainly my thing. It's just mainly about interacting with people and just having fun with what I'm doing. So,
do you feel like it enhances your creative process to be able to interact with your chat while you're making art?
You know, it definitely does, because, you know, you have other artists that are in the channel, and then, you know, you have viewers, and each one of them has like their own perspective or view on things and their own tastes, and just you know, interacting with them, or they'll be suggesting, you know, things to do with the art, and I feel like, you know, it's helped me. It's helped me a lot. I've learned a lot just from interacting with them, you know, and little suggestions here and there, or just talking, you know. It's a good time. It's definitely a good time.
Right. So coming back to TwitchCon,
Okay.
what would you say is something that Twitch could do to improve their convention for next year? Not generally necessarily an art section, but in general, yeah.
The only thing to me that felt like needed to be, at least this year, it was just like the whole line thing with Friday just seemed to be kind of like up in the air crazy, you know.
Right.
Outside of that, it seemed to flow fine, you know. I think last year everything was more inside of one sector because it was a bigger building.
Right.
But I do kind of like how it was more divided this time, you know, like the artist alley was separate from the expo, was separate from, you know, the other sections. But I think the line thing was the only thing that seemed to be a little, you know, hectic. So.
Did you get a 3-day pass?
Yes.
You did?
Yeah.
So I know that they actually gave people with just a Friday pass a free ticket for Saturday. So as someone who paid for the 3-day pass, do you feel a little bit ripped off or something like that?
I wouldn't say I felt ripped off. I would say maybe a person that came for a Friday and they, you know, because they had to make arrangements. You know, they had to get a flight or a hotel, or they had to take off work for this, and then you know, they miss out on the Friday, then they have to go back. Maybe they do have the free pass for Saturday, but they, you know, it's not within their physical arrangement, so they have to go back home. Kind of empty-handed in a way.
Right.
For me, I guess it's not so bad because I still had Saturday and Sunday to explore a little bit and kind of make up for having to be in the line, you know, because it was like a 3-hour wait for us, like a 3.5-hour wait. So I could see how somebody who made a plan for Friday, they'd be kind of upset. I wouldn't be mad at them, you know.
Right. So when you were here at TwitchCon, did you go to any panels or anything?
No,
like that?
I didn't get a chance to. Yeah, I didn't get a chance to go to any other panels.
What was your main goal in coming to TwitchCon? Was it like networking or seeing your community, or?
It's kind of both. It was mainly just networking, and then just, you know, socializing with some of the other creative streamers that we get along very well. So it's just cool to get the physical aspect to it. So,
right.
But yeah, mainly just the networking is it for me.
So do you feel like building a community and relationship with other streamers is something that's going to directly benefit you in your streaming career?
I mean, I guess that's not my goal really with it. It's more of just like, I just enjoy that community aspect, or just the fact that, you know, that the other streamers do get along. I mean, it's nice, but people will always have the streamer that they go to. You see
yes,
what
of
yeah,
course, yeah.
So, you know, in that sense, I kind of just, I try not to attach like a game to it. You know, it's more of just like, it's just fun.
Of course.
Because if it wasn't fun for me, I wouldn't be doing it.
That's really great that you say that, because I feel like so many people kind of have lost the whole point of just having fun.
And they're like numbers.
Exactly,
yeah. And I was like, man, you need to stray away from that and get more to it being just about what you're doing and then what's happening, you know?
Because I really believe that if you're having a good time, that reverberates.
It rubs off.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Totally.
I mean, it's just like playing on a stage, you know? If you're standing up there and or you just look tense or this and that, it rubs off.
Exactly,
You know?
yeah.
So,
I completely agree. Well, thank you so much for talking to me. I really appreciate that. You have a wonderful rest of your TwitchCon, okay?
Have a good one.
See you later. All right, great. So let's talk to some more people and see who we can chat to around here. Let's see who wants to chat here. Oh, wait, let me make sure that chat is okay. I didn't actually look at it. Let's see. Bone, screen is frozen? Frozen. It's frozen. Wait. Was frozen the entire interview. Oh, great.
Oh, that's perfect. I love that.
I wonder why. Did you do it the same way last time? Really?
Nothing's changed.
Oh, God. That sucks.
It's back now. Just have to keep checking it.
Audio's fine. Okay. Oh, we back? Okay, cool. All right, you're back. Oh, fine now. Okay, cool.
It might have just been the scuffed area, just fall out from the scuffed area.
You think so? Okay, cool. All right.
Generally, that's what causes it.
All right, great. Well, let's just try and talk to some more folks then and see what we can find here and everything like that. Yeah! Or give him an interview. That's good, right? That makes sense. Yeah, you know, you get a whole interview at some point, you know? It's great. It's totally exactly what I want to be doing. Hey, can I interview you?
I actually have to go.
Yeah, no worries. Have a good one.
Hey, you too.
Yeah. Please. Hello. What is...
My name is Bex.
I am BoneClinks. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. How are you?
So what do you stream?
I'm a variety streamer, but right now I'm playing a 100% run of Slime Rancher.
Slime Rancher. Oh,
Yes.
nice. So would you think that being a variety streamer is a little bit more difficult than being someone who focuses on one game and the aspect of like building a community and
Yes,
growing?
it is, and I mean it's proven to be more difficult because when you're playing the same game consistently for a really long time, something really massive like ESO or Warframe or Fortnite or whatever have you, there's a lot of people on Twitch. You get really like two types of viewer. You have either your everyday like person who wants to watch your gameplay, and then you have a personality viewer,
Right.
and those are the people who kind of fall in love with you, and no matter what you're playing, what you're doing, they're into what you're accomplishing. But the reality is there's more game viewers than there are personality viewers, so
Right, of
it
course.
definitely can be more difficult.
So how long have you been streaming on Twitch?
It's about a year for me now, yeah. It's been a really crazy year.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Why?
I started streaming just slightly before TwitchCon last year, just as a way to like help a friend out. He wanted to spend more time with his friends, but he really needed to focus on his stream as well. And I was like, okay, like I'll do it with you. And then I saw all the photos come up from TwitchCon, and I was like, I have to do this. And then within like a year, I started my own community, and now I'm at TwitchCon. I'm from Canada, so it was a big trip to come down. It was pretty cool.
Nice. So how has it really lived up to your expectations?
This is the best convention I've ever been to.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, okay, I gotta be careful though, because I'm going to BlizzCon next weekend for the first time,
Oh.
so right now it's the best one I've ever been to, but
Yeah.
I loved the atmosphere. Once you walk in, it's like, it's exactly how the website feels, but like IRL, which is kind of crazy, and everyone's so nice. Beyond nice.
Cool.
Yeah.
Was there any panels you went to or anything?
Yeah, I went to the communities panel. I actually am one of the managers for like one of the community meetup groups, so I wanted to see what they had to say. We also went to the Hosting 101 panel as well.
Did you find those both beneficial?
Oh yeah, I thought that they were really helpful, and I think, you know, when you come to events like this, you have to really budget your time. And the better that you budget your time to not only learn, but also to, I guess, network is the best for you. But it's all about picking panels that are actually going to be useful for you practically.
Right.
So that can sometimes be tough. There were so many that I wanted to see, but they're all uploaded online, so you can actually view them all online.
Oh, you can?
Yeah.
Oh,
it is
nice.
good. You just have to go to the room that it's at, and then it's like TwitchCon, and then if the room was like Franker Z, it's TwitchCon Franker Z is the channel that they'll all be uploaded to by the end of the weekend.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
So for someone who's never been to a TwitchCon and is looking forward to going next year, I per se, how would you say is the best way to budget your time?
I would say if you are going to a panel, be prepared after that panel that you are very unlikely going to be going to the next one right away. Because once you leave, if you've asked any questions, or depending on the questions that have been asked during the panel, you're going to want to talk to those people, and there are really, really good networking opportunities. I also really suggest, even if you're not really the type to go to parties, making time in the evening, not only just like to give yourself like an hour for yourself, but also to get to your like events and stuff is really valuable, because you'll get burnt out if you're like with people 24/7. Take an hour for yourself, but then go to the party.
Right.
Go to the party. Bring your business cards. Please bring your business cards and upgrade. Don't get one-sided, and upgrade and get like a nice finish on them, because every time I hand someone one of my business cards, they have a spot gloss on them. They're like, oh, these are slick. Because no one pays for the upgrade.
Really?
It's like another $4 or something dumb. Just do it. People will remember you way more.
So then for you would say that networking and giving to your business cards and all that stuff, do you think that's a really beneficial thing for you in your streaming career?
Yeah, well, the thing is with Twitch specifically, it's unlike any other platform, right? Our entire platform is built on community interaction, and it's built on the relationship you have with your viewers.
Correct.
So if I make fun of you right now, you're way more likely and way more invested to click on my stream when I show back up on your channel. And that to me is the biggest benefit. It's those personality viewers are the ones that are going to give you the best retention. It doesn't matter if you love Fortnite more than anything else in the world, you are not going to play Fortnite forever.
True. So speaking about community and building one, is it almost a surreal experience for you have you met any of your fans here at the convention?
Actually in the airport, I bumped into someone who, like, through Discord and like through Twitch, you don't really see like each other face to face the same way. And we actually have like a mutual like streamer and like have since like followed each other and stuff. But I had never seen him in person or really like on video before. And we were talking in the airport, and I had said, oh, yeah, we give each other our business cards, and we looked at the names on them, and like instantly both of us like, oh my god, because like it's honestly like surreal, and especially since I have like a pretty obvious look. I've had pink hair my entire time streaming, and I kind of wear like the same stuff to TwitchCon that I always wear on stream. Like this is like, here up is like classic, mostly Bex, like when I'm streaming. So I was sitting on the Twitch sign earlier, and somebody came up to me and like, oh my god, you're mostly Bex, and I was like, what is happening? It's really strange to feel like a celebrity for like a half a second.
No, it must be nice, because it's so interesting to me that there's all these people that really build a relationship with you as a streamer, and yet you, on the other hand, only really see them by their names, and then they come up, and it's like, wow, it's so surreal that you actually know who I am. I'm just some person that streams.
I always tell people, your favorite streamer is no different than you.
Yeah.
Literally, the only thing we do is we sit down at our desk, we press go live, and we turn on the game. And it's really no different than any other thing. It's not like I had to train for years and years and years to become an Olympic athlete. I just turned up one day, I was like, yeah, I like this, and then started doing it.
Right.
So it's super surreal in that way, and it's super surreal to go to...
Sorry to stop you. Hi, I'll give you more cosplay.
Hey! Oh, hey, how are you? Yeah, hey, how are you? Nice to finally meet you.
Nice to see you. I wish I could talk.
No, it's cool. No, it's fine.
That's the thing. That's it right there. It's like somebody like was just walking by, and instantly they're like, oh my god, wait. But it's those like fleeting moments. And even I went to a party last night, and I got to meet somebody I really look up to on TV, and it's very surreal to have a conversation like one-on-one with somebody that you've only ever seen like online, and then all of a sudden it's just like, oh, here we are.
Right. So, question. So, as an affiliate, what would you say is, if you had the ear of Twitch staff right now, what would something you would say they could do to benefit small to medium-sized streamers to help their potential for growth?
I'm sorry, just one second. Can you just call for I don't know. Oh, that was our list.
Oh, you have to go. Don't worry about this.
Okay. It's okay. We probably already missed it. I think my phone is already logged in. I thought it was my husband calling me in my pocket over and over. It's probably our left. Whoops. Okay.
Oopsies.
I would say if we could change anything about the program to benefit
Well, just
us
something
more.
that you could recommend to Twitch to help out smaller to medium-sized streamers to help their growth potential.
Honestly, I think that they've already started a program that's really useful for us. I think by adding in tags, we have the ability to really hone in and see the kind of experience on Twitch that we want.
Yeah.
And it gives us the opportunity to really show off parts of our community that communities themselves, before tags come into effect, wouldn't allow us to do.
Right.
So it's really interesting because Twitch is always looking, obviously, to grow.
Yeah.
And since Twitch started with like the first 50 partners to now we have over 10,000, they obviously want more of us to get that prestige. They want more eyes on our channels. The biggest thing would be, I don't know how they would work it out, but some like front page time for smaller streamers would be really valuable. But I have no idea what that would look like, and I don't really have any input on how they would kind of vet those people.
Right.
Because when they're putting partners on front page, they already know that they have reached a certain caliber of content creation. And it's so easy, like I said, you just hit go live and you're streaming. So literally anybody could do it. So if it was just kind of a random rotation, it'd be very interesting to see what kind of things end up happening on the front page.
Yeah, no, it's a little bit of a tricky slope. So that's why I'm just trying to get input from people to figure out, what we can do to help out smaller to medium-sized streamers. Well, anyways, I'll let you guys get going.
Yes, thank you. It was nice meeting you.
Thanks
Have a
so
good
much.
one, man.
Yeah, thank you. Great. Let's see how chat's doing. Sorry, guys. What's going on here? What's going on? Okay, guys. Sounds good. All right. Great. So, let's talk to more people. See who we can interview here. I'm trying to find more streamers, partners, affiliates, people like that who we can chat to about how Twitchcon is and how their convention is doing. Hey, excuse me, can I interview you? Oh, just for my stream. Just talking about Twitchcon and everything.
Sure.
So what's your name?
Josh, Devil.
Oh, nice. I'm BoneClinks, or Andrew, if you want my fake name or real name. So
That's fine.
So what do you stream primarily?
GTA roleplay.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. What server are you on?
Family RP.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, so I actually probably might know you. Which character do you play?
Legs McCready.
Legs McCree. Okay. Oh, cool.
State Police.
So how did you get into doing roleplay?
I've been role-playing since I was a kid.
Yeah.
So that's been a thing for a long time. I got into GTA and Family RP through Adrius and Selvig, basically. Just a couple friends of mine, basically, just got me into it.
So when you say that you did roleplay as a kid, is that in games primarily, or would you just say like playing pretend and stuff like that?
So I used to do this like email chain thing where we would like all write like little sections of stories about like these characters that we made up. That was like probably 20 to 25 years ago. It was a long time ago. But yeah, just like email stuff. Just writing little bits and pieces of story.
So you say that you do, you're in the police, right?
Yeah.
And your character? Is it difficult for you to maintain that sense of authenticity while also having to kind of go by the book when it comes to California law and everything like that?
Yeah, that's kind of the challenge of the cop role play, especially, is trying to keep things like as authentic as possible to actual police work,
right?
And following things like case law and stuff like that. And I'm not an actual cop at all.
Yeah.
I have zero actual cop training, so I'm just like being trained. And a lot of the cops that we do in the RP are actual police officers, so we get to learn from them a lot. But like trying to keep that going while also like having your character be a character and not just like having him be a little bit more than just a cop is important.
So is it difficult to balance that between having fun and also maintaining that like real authenticity of being a police officer?
I mean, it all is fun to me.
Right.
So like, I don't feel like, ugh, I'm not having fun right now because I have to do cop stuff. Like that part of it is still enjoyable.
Mm-hmm.
So for me, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
Interesting. So, so is this your first Twitchcon?
No, I've been to all of them so far.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So how do you think this one stacks up to your other experiences?
I would rate this above the first one, but I think I liked Long Beach and San Diego.
What do you think that it could have done to improve this convention for you?
Well, they could have had the lines make sense from like the start of it. That would have been good.
Yeah.
Honestly, the biggest reason that I come to these conventions is just to hang out with people, though. So I'm having a ton of fun just hanging out with all my friends who are streamers also.
So that was like your primary goal in coming to TwitchCon is to network and meet people and everything like that?
Yeah.
So as a partner, and I assume, you have an established stream and everything like that, is it almost surreal for you when you meet some of your fans in real life and, their names on the screen and then, they know you and have this relationship with you?
Yeah. Yeah, I met a guy for the first time yesterday who I've been playing games with for probably a decade.
Really?
Yeah, and I met him just for the first time just yesterday. And it was just one of those like, oh my god. Like just an insane moment.
Yeah.
So
awesome. Well, thanks so much for speaking to me. I really appreciate that. And have a good rest of your TwitchCon, okay?
You too.
See you later.
See ya.
Dang, that car just started paying out right there. Jump in. He's not gonna let me jump in that car. There's no way. He's probably looking for some cutie to get in there or something like that. How's it going, guys? We're doing good? Let's see here. Looks like we're doing good. We're just chilling, doing well. All right, cool. Well, let's see who else we can speak to out here. See if we can talk to someone else. Hey, excuse me. Can I get an interview? All right. Oh, thanks for that.
Swiggity swoogity. Excuse me, I'm just gonna swoogie over.
Yeah, no worries. Swiggity swoogity away. All right, sounds good. Sounds good. Let's see who we can talk to. Never mind. I didn't get her attention good enough, well enough, whatever it is. Let's see. There are a lot of people here. I actually did not think there was going to be that many people around, but hey, we're doing pretty good. So, whatever. Let's see who we can talk to. Hey, can I get an interview?
Yeah, of course.
Cool, man. What's your name?
I am 8-bit music.
Nice. I'm BoneClinks. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
So, what do you stream primarily?
Music. Actually,
nice.
I play piano.
Oh,
yeah.
really?
Yeah. So I opened the keynote on Friday.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I did like the opening concert for that.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
So, how did you get into doing music on Twitch?
Literally, one of my coworkers at Disney, I work with the casting department down there. One of them just said, "Hey, you should do this because there's money waiting for you to."
Right.
Something like that. Because it's still fairly unexplored music on Twitch. Like there are a lot of us now, but still, I hear a lot of music streamers say that more publicity, whatever, etc. I think it's more on us to show them that it's worth it. You know what I mean? Like I think we have to prove that it can be profitable for them, which I think it absolutely can be. Still, though, it's just so small compared to gaming. I can't blame them.
Yeah.
I would say, really, they do promote us disproportionately to how much money we're making them already. So I'm pretty grateful for that.
That's an interesting take because do you have that's quite interesting to me.
I a company at the end of the day, like they gotta make money, right?
So do you stream full time or do you?
I'm kind of moving that direction. I keep getting sidetracked with big projects, and ironically, I haven't been streaming that much for the past month because of things I'm doing here that I was involved with. Like I was writing, I wrote and sort of co-produced a video for Twitch Yearly, which is today at 5. But because of stuff like that, I actually wasn't streaming. So I mostly am doing Twitch related things at this point.
Do you ever find it difficult to balance stream time with other preoccupations that you have?
That's exactly the problem. Yeah. And I keep getting caught up in projects like for other people, like making an album that's commissioned by a company or something like that. But my plan actually at this point is to keep myself wide open for at least a few months to just stream. I think that would be ideal.
Do you feel like that having a chat room while you're in the creative process, do you feel like that helps out your process?
I've done some like composing and stuff like that on stream. Usually I don't. Usually it's just piano. But that level of interaction, like to me, I find it relaxing in a lot of ways. Like it makes it more of a laid back thing in some ways, as strange as that sounds. Like I never feel like I'm performing on Twitch. I feel like I'm just hanging out.
Interesting.
Like, it's a hang. Whereas like playing the keynote on Friday, that was very much a performance, and that's a little more high pressure.
So have you ever done anything like that? Because that must have been a huge crowd that you're playing
No,
to.
never.
Really?
Never. No, I mean I've had front page streams and stuff, so I've had thousands of people watching me before, but never live like that.
So is it a different experience to have all these people in real life right in front of you than it is to have them on?
Very. I kind of joked at one point that was exactly true that having them all out there and like I had them yelling requests at me and stuff because like I wanted them to. I wanted it to be sort of like a stream. It was basically like having Twitch chat exploded in front of me. That's exactly. It's just the real life incarnation of it. Yeah, Twitch is sort of like a bottled version of that. It's the essence of that. Yeah.
So is it in any way surreal for you when you meet people who know you from your stream in real life?
Yeah, you know what's I did TwitchCon last year, and there was a little of that. What's more surreal to me is people recognizing me from the keynote.
Oh,
and,
really?
Like, getting like a handful of people like, hey, can I get a picture with you? You're the guy that did the keynote. That's like a completely new experience to me. I'm not because I'm not like the rock star type personality or anything, and this is just like a little taste of that, which is it's fun. It's pretty fun.
That's awesome. That's really great. Well, thank you so much for speaking
Yeah,
to me.
of course.
I appreciate that.
What's this all for?
Oh, BoneClinks. It's just my IRL stream. I'm an IRL streamer.
Cool.
I thought I'd interview people and find out what they're thinking about TwitchCon, what they do with their streams and everything
What's the bulk of your channel?
I just do IRL content. I usually take my cell phone. We have a nice little rig right now.
Yeah, I was going to say, this is some serious stuff. I assume this was like a network thing. You know,
Oh,
like
no.
Well,
it's just,
it is.
Yeah.
It is.
Well,
in a
it is.
sense,
You know,
right?
just trying to get kind of the idea from people into it.
Oh, hi. Good to see you.
The Bone Network.
Oh, thank you so much. I'll be seeing you. Yeah, definitely.
Well, anyways, thanks for talking, man. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thanks for talking, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah, of course.
Have a good rest of your day, okay? Yeah. See ya. All right, cool. Great. Let's see who else we got here. F? Scripted lag. Is it really lagging? Really? We good? Oh, it's fine? Okay. Cool. We good. Oh, okay, cool. All right, sounds good. Oh, look, it's L. Oh, hello, L. Hello. How are you? Look at my giant setup.
What the fuck?
Look at my giant setup.
That is so extra. Here I am with a selfie stick.
No, this is really cool. This is a good setup. Of many different roles. You are the host of CX News. You're co-host. Okay, thanks for saying that. I appreciate that. You are a prolific IRL streamer on the CX network. Alcoholic. Kisser of drag queens earlier on. I saw that. Yeah. Eater of food from wherever.
The garbage.
Yeah. How has your experience been at TwitchCon as a YouTuber?
It's been great. I didn't hook up with as many Twitch thoughts as I would have liked. Hooked up with 0. But I'm really hoping that something happens.
Yeah?
With something. I was getting really close to hooking up with that trap, though.
So would you say that you coming to TwitchCon, that was your main primary goal, was to
That's my goal every
Yeah, just to get it in.
Just to get it. It doesn't happen much. But when it does, if Tammy happens to come up here or whatever, you never know.
Yeah.
She stalks me.
So a lot of people are here for like the networking, but you're kind of doing like a different kind of networking.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Did you guys eat any burgers yet? I'm hungry.
No, we have not any burgers. I'm trying to people and have serious
What kind of rig is this? gonna touch it.
What is serious interviews, Burger? Ruining everything. It's my serious interview time.
All right.
So how are you liking San Jose?
First time here. Okay. Seems a lot like other towns that have buildings.
Nice. So someone's trying to be a super famous YouTube IRL streamer just like you. What is some advice you give them?
Got a stream snipe ice beside his garage. That's about it.
So there's no other...
Helps if you're homeless.
Helps if you're homeless?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I've been to a van, just like me.
Are we ever going to see the return of the van?
I hope so. I'm running out of couches and places to stall. I think I'm going to have to fly back and get the van. Drive it back.
Nice.
Or buy another van in LA or something.
Nice. Well, that's about it, Bert.
Oh, is this it?
Yeah, that's it. I can't think of anything else to talk to you about.
You know a lot about me. So, not so many questions you need to answer.
Not so many, yeah.
Who's this girl? Oh, I met her.
Skeeter McGavin.
Skeeter McGavin?
Skeeter McGavin.
I remember. How are you guys?
Good to see you again.
Hello. Skeeter, let me interview you.
Okay. Well,
Come here.
All right, well, hey
Come
guys,
here.
make sure to subscribe to BoneClinks. Use your Twitch Prime.
All right. Skeeter McGavin. Hello.
well, I'm good, you guys. I'm hot and tired.
Hot and tired.
Yes.
How's your TwitchCon been so
It
far?
has been awesome. I've been meeting so many people, but I'm tired.
You're tired?
Yeah, I feel like it's stressful. There's so many people, and like you just stay up super late every night, right?
What have you been doing? Staying up
Just
super
like,
late?
it's like it's one big party. It's like I feel like it's like a week at Vegas.
Really?
Seriously, it's how I felt like it's
Wait,
been.
but I thought TwitchCon was all about the panels and learning and growing your...
Well, yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, but like with all the streamers being here and networking and meeting them in person is
Yeah.
really how you grow.
Oh, really? So you'd say like network mainly just like, just drinking
No,
and like...
no. I think like talking, just like talking and meeting people face to face
Yeah.
and getting to know them
Yeah.
in person.
And then getting drunk with them, right?
Well,
At
no,
a children's museum.
Yes, absolutely. That's why they have the open bar, you guys.
Yes.
They encourage.
So very, very important
Yes.
question to make this a little bit more serious. What was your favorite food at the partner party?
The only dish we saw there was chili.
What?
Yeah.
You didn't see the food?
No, I didn't.
Oh
see
my
the
God!
food.
There was tacos.
There was tacos.
Yeah,
It was only in like 2 rooms.
There was the beef and the mac and cheese. There's all sorts of good stuff. You
So
really
wait,
missed
what
out.
was your favorite food then?
Oh, easily had to have been the tacos. They were
Tacos.
divine, absolutely divine.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
short was pretty good too. I must say though that everything there is fantastic because it was all free.
Yes, yeah. It was cool. It was it was definitely bigger than I thought it was going to be, and a lot more people than I expected.
Yes.
Yeah.
Indeed.
It almost felt like it was just another version of this.
So Scary, let me talk to you about some stuff. So what would you say yours like primarily?
Variety? Right.
Right.
IRL now.
IRL?
Yeah.
So do you think it's do you ever find it kind of like nerve-wracking being an IRL streamer as a woman out of your phone?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Also, well, yeah, of course. I've had guys come up to me that are like super drunk and I'm by myself and they'll like grab me.
Really?
And like I've had one guy like super drunk grab me and like put his arm around my neck and like pull me off like towards his car. And because people see like the camera, I think it's like, yeah, I can go to them and like approach them, So, but yeah. So sometimes, yeah, I need to get mace. I think is what
Really?
I need to do. Yeah. If I'm really am gonna like go out in like the city and stuff and do it for real,
Yeah.
I've only been out in like the city in like semi-sketchy area like twice.
Do you feel like there's like a need for you to put yourself in situations like that in order to create like content? Or are you happy kind of just are a little bit more safe?
I honestly think it really depends on like your personality and what like your community.
Yeah.
But in some ways, yeah, I think like people on Twitch and YouTube kind of like drama and sketching
Right.
more so than like serious things.
Right.
Yeah, like they want that like scuffiness in a way.
Wait, so your streams aren't just 100% serious all the time? I don't.
They're absolutely worth it.
I don't get it. I thought this was a very serious streamer I was talking to.
Absolutely. Professional scuff streamer.
So, I know that you just got partnered. Wait.
No, I didn't.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I got denied partner. I got the thing to be able to apply.
Oh,
He's such
okay.
an asshole. He just wanted to call that out. I know. What a dick, guys.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I
No,
know,
I'm
but
just kidding.
you.
No, I've told this stream before. I don't care.
No, you do deserve it, and I know you're gonna get it anytime.
Yeah.
And the reason they gave you is ridiculous. You're gonna get it like in 2 seconds. But like, so how long have you been streaming for?
I mean, I started streaming last year, like about a year ago, and just like random games, like not like often, just like every now and then. So probably for like the last like 4 months, probably really 4 or 6 months maybe.
Yeah.
And then, well, when I met you, that was like a little bit, maybe like a week before that, I really started doing IRL.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So like, what would you say is the secret to you? Because many people take years and years and years to get partner, and like you're pretty much at that point right now. What would you say is your secret to that?
I mean, if I'm really honest.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you have networking.
Hey, so networking.
I think networking, and then if you have like, but networking to like so far, like getting like discovered, I think you have to have like a good personality to keep the people like there, right?
Oh, I don't know. I have no idea. I'm just flying by my pants, doing whatever, and just hoping that something works. So
Yeah.
yeah.
That's what I think.
Well, anyway, Skeeter, I don't want
Alright.
to keep you too much
Yes.
by
thank
stream.
You. Bye, guys.
You guys.
BoneClinks.
I'm BoneClinks, by the way,
Bye,
and
guys.
that's my ridiculous rig. Have a good one. See you later. Okay.
Thanks.
Yeah. All right. Let's talk to more people. Let's talk to more folks. Let me check chat and everything here. Let's see here. Oh, sounds good. Let's see who else we can chat with then. There's gonna be lots of great folks that we can chat with here. Let's see. Okay. I'm gonna grab someone. What? Why are you getting so close to me? They're gonna see all my pores in HD. They don't want to see that. Trust me. That's the last thing they want to see. Totally. Hey, can I interview you?
You got like a minute.
That's probably not enough time. Don't worry about it. Okay. See you later. Let's see. Let's see who we can talk to here.
Comes up again.
Do. Gonna interview people out to TwitchCon. Do. Talking to people, but not full. Do. Hey, do. Hey, can I interview you?
Not right now.
Okay. No worries. No worries. It's all good. It's all good in the neighborhood. Hey, excuse me. Can I interview you? My IRL stream is talking about TwitchCon and everything. Great, cool, man. So what's your name?
I'm Tyler, or Sarah.
Oh, BoneClinks. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
What do you stream primarily?
Right now, I'm in that like little phase of finding your next game after things kind of die off. Because I got known for playing VR chat, and then wandered off to Darwin Project. Darwin Project, a lot of the streamers kind of left that game, and then the community kind of tanked a bit. So then, right now after that, just been kind of wandering. Like dabble in Maple Pit, kind of going back to the old roots of things because that was like old childhood game.
Right.
So kind of finding something else I want to find that's fun to stream and I enjoy.
So do you find it difficult or more difficult as a variety streamer or someone who switches between games to kind of establish a consistent viewer base than it would be if you were just to focus on one game?
Yeah, I would say so. Like, I think most people I've talked to, at least that are variety streamers, always kind of want to say that variety streaming is like Twitch on hard mode, just because when you do that, it's going to be a lot of inconsistencies. I mean, you'll see any big streamer if they go on a main game to a different game, their viewership's going to drop significantly. Right. It's not going to be a bad thing. It's just that you have a viewer base that's only going to want to watch that one thing.
Right.
And once you start growing, let's say you have a genre of just FPS games. You know, a lot of the big streamers, if they play any shooting game or battle royale game, they're going to consistently retain viewers because they play similar games. So if you grow a certain genre, once you go from Destiny, you start playing MMO, and you regrow it in MMO. Now you have you have your old FPS base, so if you switch to that, you'll be okay. But then if you have your MMO base, you can switch to MMO as well. So it's just constantly growing different communities within your own one big community.
So speaking about growing and growing communities, what would you give us some advice to a small or medium-sized streamer about how to grow their channel as an affiliate into a partner or something along those lines? Just really furthering their Twitch career.
So I'm pretty new still with it all. I've only been partnered as of May-ish of this year. So what I've been always told, and kind of like from a lot of people, just kind of run because I'm always still looking to grow as well. It's always stay away from like the oversaturated games. Everyone always says don't, unless you're gonna be like a pro in Overwatch or a pro in something where you find where you can play at the extremely high level, finding like a niche, like in Overwatch. Like let's say if you play a hero that's very uncommon for people to consistently play only play. People find that kind of cool that you can play it at a high level, which is very uncommon. But otherwise, most times you have to be a pro or something similar. But if you find a game that you enjoy, you can also make your own community. YouTube's a pretty good place to start with some of that stuff too. YouTube does help people grow, and it opens up new doors in Twitch. Because I know, like friends like my friend Frisky, who plays SCP, may have like a very small viewer base on Twitch, but big audience on YouTube.
Right.
So when he does go to Twitch, though, he'll have like 400 to 900 people.
Oh, really?
So there's a lot of games that are not very big for streaming that people haven't noticed yet that are big on YouTube. So I think it kind of opens up a lot of doors. But finding that smaller community.
So you would say that it's beneficial to be utilizing YouTube along with Twitch, and then does also include other social medias like Twitter, Instagram?
Yeah, I think always
Really?
I don't know when it died. Ask him when it died.
Well, they can't hear me.
They can hear you now.
Oh, they can hear me now? Oh. Oh, sounds back. Oh, okay. So, oh God, does it just keep on going out like that?
That was a different problem.
That was a different problem? What?
Ask him how long it was out.
How long was it out, guys?
And ask him if it's scuffed when it went out. Like, did it scuff? And
Half the interview is muted.
Half the interview?
Yeah.
Did it scuff and then never come back, or like what happened?
Damn. 4 minutes, 2 minutes, something like that. Oh, did Scuffin come back in, or was it just Scuffed out the whole time? I think it was just half the interview just went out. Yeah. Oh, now it went black on my screen. Oh, no, we're good. Okay. Yeah, that is really weird.
This was a different one.
Okay. Well, I'm trying to make it work, I guess.
Yeah, we shouldn't have any problem. We'll just have Chris watch it.
Okay. All right. Well, let's do that then. Okay.
Basically, the live view people came up and were taking pictures of us, and like that's right when the sound went out.
Really? Oh, great. Perfect. All right. Okay, so let's try and talk to more people then. That sounds good. Hey man, can I interview?
Oh, sure.
Cool, man. What's your name?
Pawn Legion.
Pawn Legion. Nice to meet you. I'm BoneClinks. What do you stream?
It's a bit of everything.
Nice.
Lately, it's been like Valkyria Chronicles 4.
Okay.
A little bit of Warframes.
Nice. So how long have you been streaming?
A couple years.
Couple years?
Like on and off.
Nice. Is this your first TwitchCon?
No. Last year was the only one I missed.
Oh, really? Oh, so you're like a veteran, right?
Yeah.
So what would you say as a veteran, how does this TwitchCon stack up to the other ones you've been to?
Friday, the line was terrible.
Oh, yes, of course.
Never seen that before.
Really?
Wow. Usually it's pretty quick in. It's like this year was probably the worst I've seen it, trying to get in.
Really?
Yeah.
So that's pretty much your main concern about this TwitchCon was the line. Was there anything else?
After that, everything was just, finding friends, having fun.
So, for you, what was your main goal in coming to TwitchCon? Was it like panels or networking or?
Just a bunch of my friends were coming from all over, and I was just kind of excited.
So for you, it's just kind of just to meet friends that you know online and everything, right?
Just come and meet friends, develop, check out friends.
Nice, awesome. So have you ran into any of your viewers while here?
I ran into a couple.
Really?
It's strange.
So it is strange because that was my question. Is it like surreal to meet someone that knows you, has a relationship with you, and then
It's like because it's like I know what they look like, and we're like,
Yeah. I mean, it's just that's so interesting to me, because it's almost like we're like little miniature kind of celebrities, all these people are watching, but we have no way of like knowing who they are. But then they come and it's like, hey, it's you, hold on. I don't know, I just find it really interesting. So, if you had the ear of Twitch staff, something like that, and you want to give them advice about how to help small to medium-sized streamers to grow their channel, what would be something you would recommend?
maybe like if somebody's like watching a certain game, have like, okay, so here's some maybe streamers you would like that aren't like partners.
So like on YouTube where they have the recommended videos and stuff like that. Oh, that's an interesting idea. I like that.
It be like, okay, so maybe this one doesn't have so many, maybe put these up here, maybe get them a little bit more exposure.
Interesting. I like the idea. That's actually the first time I've heard that. Huh. Cool. Well, anyways, thank you so much for talking to me. I appreciate that, and have a wonderful rest of your day.
You too.
See you later. Okay, cool. That was fun. Interesting idea. I actually never thought about that. The recommended videos things.
Yeah.
After.
That's cool.
Wait, let me check this thing, because then it's probably gonna be like, your thing's muted and it's effing and stuff like that. Nah.
Technology is hard.
Man. Okay, cool. All right.
It's in HD.
Get that out of my face. Okay. Cool. So let's see who else we can talk to. Hey, can I interview you? Sure. Cool. What's your name?
Truthman.
Truthman, great. I am BoneClinks.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Very nice to meet you too. So what do you stream primarily?
We stream building computers.
Building computers?
Yes.
Really? That is so interesting. How did you get into using Twitch as a platform to build your what do you call them, rigs, I guess you would say?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Basically, it's because there was nothing on the market that will help us to either reach out to the community we're trying to reach. Obviously, we build computers for gaming most of the time, and we always wanted to help out people that wanted to build a new computer in a way that, hey, how can you use that? And most of the people were like, I'm playing that game, but I need a new computer, but I don't know how to do it. No, it's like, you know what, just come over and we're just gonna chat and see that going on.
So you would say that your stream is more of an educational sort of stream?
It's definitely educational.
So do you ever have people, because I know that when you're building a PC, everyone has their own way of doing it. Do you ever get people in your chat who are just like, you're doing that wrong, how dare you put the paste on or something like that?
It's always like this, but that's the fun part for it. It drives discussion, it drives exchange, different opinions. It's okay to have different opinions.
Yeah.
Just to have to make sure that maybe you're right, maybe you don't, maybe there's different way of doing it. That's the diversity of it.
Do you ever get frustrated when you know you're right and someone's just insistent about, no, this is incorrect?
It's very interesting, but usually I stop arguing.
You just stop arguing,
Yes.
just ignore them?
Not ignore, it's just like, there's different way of doing it, maybe yours is better, but if you really want to find out, we might have to test.
Do you ever have any issues with trolls coming into your chat and things like that?
Not anymore. I think that was a challenge in the very beginning, and it's not anymore the case. Not that much. Like honestly, the community have been growing in a way that trolls get, I'm gonna say that, kicked out. Basically, like people can just ignore them most of the time. And if you don't give trolls a voice, well, there's nothing to troll about it.
That is true. That is true. Do you ever feel, I don't know if this is the right way to say it, but do you ever feel kind of outshined by the gaming section on Twitch? That they're not really putting the focus on other creative things like music or what you do, I guess?
So I would actually phrase it the other way. I highly appreciate that it's not only gaming.
Really? Okay.
Yes, there's IRL is very big and a creative side. So especially when we're on Twitch before the creative side existed, in a whole, and we're very happy when creative was created for everyone else that is not doing just playing a game,
Yes.
but revolving around that. That could be the game hardware, that could be the game industry, that could be the game like us building PCs, that could be just people enjoying games and just talking about it but not playing it.
Of course.
So from our point of view, it was a very positive thing to move actually out of just the game, and I think there's a lot of emphasis actually on it, even though game is the major and main
Of course, yes, it's the bread and butter of Twitch. It's how they got started. A lot of people I speak to actually are kind of upset about the inclusion of IRL and creative, because I don't know if you noticed, but it was Justin TV previously to Twitch.
I remember very well of Justin TV time.
So they're kind of like, oh, we're going backwards to Justin TV, but obviously what I do is IRL.
So everything changed. The IRL we have today is very different from what we had 10 years ago.
Oh, yeah.
Or even before that, when we had to set up our own servers to do it ourselves. It's very different. The technology is actually helping and enabling us to do way more things as well. That's why we see more and more IRL. With the technological advancement that we have. I'm pretty happy about it. If you don't like it, just don't watch it.
I agree. I completely agree.
I'm not a big fan of ASMR. See, it's okay. I do understand there's 1,000 or maybe millions of people watching that.
Yeah.
It's fine. You need content for everyone. There's games I will never play. There's games I will play every night.
Yeah. So you're just a much more easygoing kind of guy about it. Just, whatever.
If you don't like it, don't watch it.
Yeah, that makes sense.
No need to be mad about it, right?
No, you have a much more laid-back attitude than most people I speak to. They're like, oh, I hate this thing here, but
if you're focusing your mind on stuff you just don't like, you have a lot of time in your head.
Yeah,
you have a lot of time in your life. Like, I don't just go outside, talk to people, be funny, smile, dangerous, winners.
Definitely. Well, thank you so much for speaking to me. I appreciate that, and have a good rest of your day. Okay.
Thanks. You too.
Yeah. See you later. Cool. Let's see. All right, let's try and talk to some more people here, see who we can. Oh yeah, sure. I'm BoneClinks. That's me.
Okay.
I bother people on the street with my, usually not this elaborate.
Fine. I'm about to head home.
Yeah, it's usually not this elaborate. It's usually my cell phone that I just have on a stick. But now we're doing this thing because it's a convention. Yeah, it's supposed to look better and stuff like that. Is the idea, I guess. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, do you want a card? I can just give you a card. Would that be easier?
No, I still have some. Yeah, probably would be.
Okay, yeah. Let me just give you a card. I'm sure that's usually, I have a million of these, so that's probably the best way to do it. All right, cool. Well, see you later. Have a good one. Let's see. Okay. Non-toxic community. Okay, great, cool. All right, cool. Let's turn to more folks then. Let's see. Interview? Okay, cool. Have a good one. Hey, can I interview?
No, I'm catching my friend that was just doing the interview.
Oh, okay. Oh, I think he walked in there. Yeah.
Okay,
Okay, see ya. Let's see what we're doing here. Oh, what's up, man?
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, man. You want to be interviewed?
Oh, yeah, why not?
Cool, man. All right, so what's your name?
K. James N. K is for Kevin. I'm from Minnesota.
Nice.
I do IRL fishing on kayak. So.
Oh, awesome. Okay. So you're friends with Alec and everyone, right?
Yep, Banjo, Andy. Yep.
Oh, cool.
So do TV.
So how did you get into doing IRL on Twitch?
I mean, I watched Alec for a little bit, and, you know, kind of got on that train. But you know, I've been fishing my whole life, and it's nice to show people fishing. I used to watch fishing shows as a kid. And, you know, I always wanted to be a host of one. This is about as close as I can get right now. So
really,
it's a lot of fun, yeah.
So do you stream full time or?
No, I work probably about 30 hours a week. So
30 hours a week. So how do you find the time to balance your stream schedule with working that much?
I mean, you know, it helps that it's fishing. It's something I love to do and I do anyway. So it's kind of, you know, two birds, one stone. But
yeah. Do you ever I don't know, do you ever find it just like just kind of crazy that people will literally pay and watch you to do something that you love and just be doing anyways?
I can't believe it. This whole Twitch thing is fantastic. Like it's an amazing community.
Yeah.
Oh, it's unreal.
Do you typically find that people in your chat are telling you like you're doing that not wrong, or you have the wrong bait, or this, that, or
If you think backseat gaming is the thing, backseat fishing is the absolute worst. Oh my god. You're not using this lure. Switch to top water, switch to deep water. It's like, and I'll switch, and then somebody else will come in and say, dude, switch to the thing you were just using. It's like, it's unreal.
Do you ever get frustrated when that happens?
I mean, no, that's just how it is. I'm used to it, but
yeah.
You know, and part of it is like, you know, showing people how to do it, and like you can talk about it and explain why I'm using it, so it's not just, you know.
Yeah. So you would say that a portion of your stream is kind of doing the educational thing too.
That's huge. Yeah, that's huge. Yeah, it's awesome when someone comes in and they're like, I haven't seen fishing before. How do you do it? You know, like, how are you fishing in this type of area? What bait are you using? Why are you using it? Stuff like that.
And you have the knowledge to give because you've been fishing your whole life, right?
So yeah, that helps for sure.
So how is where'd you say you're from again?
Minnesota.
Minnesota. So that's where all the lakes are, right?
12,000 lakes.
Okay,
yeah.
so I was gonna say, how is the fishing? Yeah, okay. So you got all the lakes, you got all everything. So
I watched you fish here a little bit around these little ponds and stuff.
Yeah, I live in Los Angeles.
Yeah.
I've been trying to fish, and it is absolutely horrible.
What do you catch over there?
It just
like
it's like panfish or like there's like some bass kind of. There's carp, a lot of big old carp, and
really?
Yeah. Like I was fishing the LA River.
Okay.
I don't know if you know what that is.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like
I'm sure it's in LA.
Yeah, but it's like it's like sewage runoff kind of, you know.
Yeah.
But like there's actually big carp there.
Yeah, carp will eat anything.
Yeah,
so
exactly. So that's why they're there.
A place like that, they'll just scoop up all the trash, people dump in the river, and they get huge. So.
Yeah, exactly. So that's pretty much what I do. But I like going on little trips and things like that to find any kind of good lake because it just sucks to fish where I am. But I still love it. It's really a relaxing experience and everything. It's just, you know. Anyway, sorry, I got sidetracked. Okay, so first TwitchCon.
Yep. First
okay,
one.
so how was it? Did it live up to the hype, your expectations?
I mean, yeah, as far as meeting people and stuff, it's really been like yourself. It's been great, but it's busy. Obviously, the lines were kind of an issue.
Yeah.
I got here on Thursday morning and thankfully got my badge right away, but there were people out here for 4 or 5 hours.
Wow.
So in the future, they could work on that. But overall, it's fantastic. Like, the content's been great. You know, it's super fun.
So as an IRL streamer, was your goal really just to get content for your stream, or what was your primary goal in coming here?
Not really. It was mostly just to meet people and, you know, have fun, enjoy the weather. It's already been snowing in Minnesota, so
really?
this is absolutely fantastic. I was out fishing in a blizzard 2 weeks ago. So
really? Oh, wow. That is crazy. Absolutely crazy.
It's very nice.
So how long are you going to be in town for?
Leaving on Monday.
Leaving on Monday?
Yeah. I actually might try and fish a little bit. So.
That was my question. So you brought your rods and everything?
No, I was just going to go buy one.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm not going to bother flying with all that stuff.
Yeah, I hear you.
Buy like a basic kit. Walmart, $15. You can buy like a basic kit. Comes with a tackle box, pre-rigged rod, ready to go.
Really? And those... So when it comes to fishing, is it like what do you think like the real benefit's going to be like over like a $200 rod to like a $15 rod? Is that really going to help you?
Durability, I mean, control, feel. Part of how I fish is like with jig baits. So like you drop it on the bottom and you feel it. You know, you like bounce it up and down off the bottom. And having a nice rod aids in like feeling everything, rocks, weeds, and then bites, of course. So a cheap rod's just more, you know, it's not as good, but you know, it's all very cheap sport. Like if you haven't fished, I'm telling you, 15-20 bucks will get you into the sport. So
awesome,
it's fantastic.
That's cool. Well,
yeah, like I've seen this guy try and get into it. It's been great to watch. So
it's funny because like I just got into it kind of as like a meme.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, I'm gonna go fishing, ha ha ha,
Yeah.
and I just loved it.
It's fun, isn't
yeah,
it?
it's
fun.
really
It gets
fun and
addicting.
incredibly just relaxing.
When
and
you feel
just-
that bite hit,
Yeah, it's a rush.
No better
it really
feeling.
is. Yeah. It's awesome.
No better feeling.
Yeah, and I really hope that some people kind of see streams like yours, or maybe when I'm fishing stuff like that, and they kind of get into it too, because there's kind of this whole rap about fishing. It's like, oh, that's for old men or something like that, you know, like. But it really is. It's a fun sport, you know.
Yeah. And it's all ages can do it. Yeah. Toddlers up to 95 years old. So
yeah. Well,
fantastic.
Well, anyways, thanks so much for talking to me. I appreciate that.
Yeah, dude,
and
my pleasure.
Have a
Awesome
good
to meet
rest
you.
of your TwitchCon or whatever you're doing today.
You too, man.
All right,
Nice.
see ya. Have a good one. Cool. All right, let's see how we're going here. Very good. Let's see. All right, looks like we're good there. Okay, cool. Let's talk to more folks then and see what we can ask them about and stuff like that. Let's see. Trying to look for affiliate or people like that. Let's see. Doop-a-doop-a-doo, boop-a-doop-a-doo-boo. Boop-a-doo. Hey, excuse me, can I interview you? Yeah.
About what?
About TwitchCon, about how your experiences and everything.
I don't know, dude. My experience was drinking. That's about it, bro.
Perfect. Great. Okay. So wait, what's your name?
Vinny.
Oh, but what's your stream name?
Oh, B.
Oh, cool. So what do you do?
What in Twitch or just?
I like
general?
stream.
I don't really stream that much.
Oh, you don't really?
I'm just here with friends, you know.
Okay.
And we
So
figured, like we all met, and then we decided to come here.
Oh, really?
And then we drank and
Oh, nice.
spent the weekend.
So that's been like your major thing about TwitchCon, is just drinking.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
So wait, but you're an affiliate though, right?
Yeah. It's kind of like for fun.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Because I've been getting like interviews with people like, oh, it's so serious, like how we to build my community and how to do this. Just
Like for the Discord party, you know,
Yeah.
we got Cascade. That was fun.
Yeah.
Drank there. I don't think I've had one sober night, to be honest with you. So
nice. So you're gonna be drinking tonight?
I think I'll take a break tonight.
What?
Yeah.
Don't break a streak.
But I mean, you know, it's early right now, you know. So I don't know where I'll be. And then tomorrow we got tomorrow.
Yes. Cool, man. Well, I won't keep you for too much longer, dude.
Yeah.
Have a good one, dude. Yeah. See you later. Cool. That was the best interview we got. I think we can just end right now. That was great. Okay.
So did walk by.
Did he? Oh, cool, dude. All right. Great. Sounds good. Sounds good. All right. Let's see who else. No, let's not do that. Who else we can get here? Who wants to talk? People want to talk. I'm trying to look for the partner badges, but it doesn't really matter who I talk to, honestly, if they're affiliate or whatever. It's cool, it's whatever. Hey, excuse me, can I interview you?
What's up?
Can I interview you?
Maybe in a minute.
Okay. Someone called me boner. I'm a boner. Dog gone wild. Dog gone wild. Dog gone wild. All right. We're just going to wait a second to find someone that we can interview here.
Where's Rumpus?
What?
Where's Rumpus?
Where's Rumpus? Oh, Rumpus. Come here. I want to interview you.
For real?
Yeah, come on. Yes. So, welcome, Rumpus, the man, the myth, the legend, the cooking extraordinaire, the IRL phenomena. Welcome.
Thank you.
Welcome to the stream. Here we got the ridiculously elaborate
that.
setup
Look
and
at
stuff
that,
like that. As you can see,
crazy, man.
there's absolutely no reason for us to have this, but
it's juicy.
Yeah.
It's pretty juicy, man.
So, this is like your first time out and about, right?
That's right.
So how has it been?
Crazy. It's been a wild ride. There's been ups, downs, highs, lows, peaks and valleys, man. I've been trying to just keep my head above the water the whole time.
Has it been kind of like overwhelming for you?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because I don't get out of my element. I be at home a lot. I'm not used to big crowds because that's just not my thing.
Yeah.
So I just had to really, get out there and put my foot forward, be like, yo, we got to do it.
So do you feel like this experience has been like beneficial for you?
I did. I was reflecting on that this morning, actually. I was like, now I'm a little more comfortable talking to people and stuff that I would have been like, I don't know, even a couple days ago, right? So yeah, I think so. That'll help me, especially doing IRL and stuff.
Yeah, totally.
From here on out.
So I know like the content that I've seen of yours is when you're at home, you're cooking, you're talking to your chat, you're mixing everything like that.
Yeah.
Have you ever considered doing IRL like what you're doing right now, like kind of going out and about with the phone and everything like that, like when you go back?
Definitely. That's been my main goal from the start. So, I live in Seattle though, so the weather's kind of sketchy, so that's going to be an issue, but I'm going to try and figure out something. I think it's going to be harder to find content or things to do out there, especially with all, the wetness and cold.
Yeah.
People don't really want to talk to you when it's all frigid outside, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we'll see how it's going to work out. So.
Do you ever get kind of like stressed out when you're like, oh, I need to find content, I need to like figure out something to do for the stream?
Only when I get out of like the house.
Yeah.
And then even then, I'm kind of like a laid back dude where I'm like, yo, if the stream doesn't like it, whatever. I'm like, whatever, man. I'm trying to do my best. Sometimes I just be like, hey, I did a stream where I went and got something to eat and I sat in a chair outside the supermarket, dude. I was just walking around. I was like, hey, I'm just glad to be outside. And people were like, hey, it's cool.
Yeah. So for you, you don't really get stressed out about that. It's just kind of just laid back and... That's good, actually, because I feel like if you're having a good time, everyone else can have a good time,
Well, I kind of, the only thing I feel like is there's some pressure to, try and do things because it's like, well, I can do what I'm doing, but maybe that's not going to make my stream grow.
Yeah.
People who are already like me probably be like, that's fine.
Yeah.
But attracting new people.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
So what moving forward, what plans do you have, or what are your kind of goals you see to build your channel,
That's a good question, man. I think mostly just getting out more. People still want grilling. I think I'll set that up to where it's like a bigger event, maybe a couple of times a month, and then just be out and about more, and get to more community events like this.
Yeah.
So
you are going to go to more events now.
Exactly, and keep up with guys like you on Twitch, and and just keep it cool.
So the big question I think everyone's wondering about: when are we going to upgrade the grill?
Man, I got so many grills.
Really?
We grill outside a lot too. And I'm gonna buy a smoker and some other crap. We're gonna do a bunch of big meat and some serious cooking streams too.
But we need the chromed out grill with the bells and the whistles.
Bro,
and
if
everything.
they made it, I think the best thing I saw was Philips has what do you call that? A weird infrared. They gotta have an infrared indoor smokeless grill. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, it's $300, and I'm like, I don't know, do I want this for you guys? I mean, shit, dude.
I want this for you guys, but I also want it for myself.
I mean, I kind of want it, but I'm like, shit, man, $300. Shit, man. So we'll see.
It's like an investment in your stream.
Exactly.
Well, anyways, man, thanks for talking to me, dude. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Man.
It's been great.
Yeah, totally, man.
So have fun. I don't know what I'm doing. That's what I do. I just want it. I just
well, there you go.
Win, brother.
There you go. Have a good one. See ya. All right. Let's see. He can't read chat. Yeah, sorry, I'm not gonna read chat. What's up? My bad. Let's see. Okay, cool. Looks like we're doing good. Sweet. All right, cool. So let's talk to more people. Hey, can I interview you?
Hey, what's up?
Oh, we're doing interviews about TwitchCon and everything like that. Sure. Cool. I'm BoneClinks. What's your name?
Kevin, Alaskan Savage.
Sweet. What do you do?
I'm a variety streamer. I've been full-time streaming for about 4.5 years.
Wow. Okay, so you're an absolute veteran. So have you always been a variety streamer?
Always, yeah.
Always.
Yes, I never thought I could be like. I got a lot of friends that play one game, and when I first started streaming, I never thought that I would ever be able to just play one game for technically maybe the rest of my life, depending on how well this career went. You know, so for job assurance for me, so that I was always going to stay excited and ready to do my job every day, I wanted to play a different game all the time.
So you've been on Twitch for a while. Do you notice that people who stick to one game have more of a potential for growth than variety streamers?
I think it's very possible. I think with the big boom of Fortnite and these battle royale type games, I think those are gaining more popularity than, let's say, 3 years ago when variety streaming, people would go to laugh and hang out with the streamer themselves. Now it's more of a thing where I think people really want to see people be really good at the game that they love.
Of course.
So I think a niche streamer nowadays, it's hit and miss. You never really know. I know streamers that have been playing one game for years and they do really well. It's ups and downs. Same thing with variety streaming. But I will say that variety streaming is probably the hardest type of streaming because you play one game and people love it and other people don't, and then you play a different game the next day and the same people that love the last one don't like this one. Right. So you're constantly giving up viewers and gaining a little bit of viewers, so it's definitely more of a roller coaster.
Do you ever feel kind of discouraged, or I don't know the best way to put it, almost a little bit hurt that people will leave when you're not playing a game that they like, that they're not staying for you as a personality?
Well, yeah, it definitely affects you. I mean, I think a good piece of advice to give streamers is you need to not pay so much attention to the numbers, which is a hard thing to do because your analytics are a big part of your success. You do need to keep an eye on those. Yeah. But try not to take them too much to heart, because the people that come to watch you on Twitch are going to be there for you. Those are your loyal viewers, are the ones that give subs, those are the ones that give you bits, those are the ones that are always going to be there no matter what. Yeah. So even if you're not getting subs and donations that day, you know that those people are at home watching you, and they're always going to be watching you. So it's out of you're streaming that day as a courtesy. It's not like, I'm not making money today, why even stream? It's like, you're there because they were always there for you. So if they're not having a great day, they don't have money to spend, that's fine. You're still there for them. And then maybe the next couple of days,
I really like the positive attitude you have about this whole thing, because I know I've spoken to so many people that are just so obsessed with donations, bits, views, follows, all that stuff. Yeah. But I feel like that really kind of negatively impacts their stream, because if you're not having a good time, they can tell, right?
Exactly, and that's why I'm a variety streamer, because I couldn't see myself playing one game, because I'm afraid I'll start to not have a good time with this one game, and I'll wake up in the morning and be like, I really don't want to play this game again today. And your viewers, they're smart. They're not just names in a chat. They are people just like us. And they're smart, and they can see through that. They can tell you when you're not having a good time. They can tell when you're frustrated that you're not making money. Yeah. You need to remember that not only are they there to have fun, but so are you. Yeah. And you just need to have fun together. That's what all my friends and stuff that we started together 4.5, 5 years ago. We started not for it to be a career, because that was really rare. We didn't even know we could make a career out of it. We started because it was fun and it was a hobby, and that's the mentality you have to have. Even though you're making a living out of it, you need to think about this. I'm doing this for fun, and it should always be fun. It should never become a job.
Yes, I completely agree. Yeah. But do you ever feel kind of pressure to get into the next big game, like Fortnite or whatever it is, to get those viewers? Do you ever feel that pressure?
Yeah. I mean, I think I would feel a lot more if I wasn't so stubborn, because I'm a very, very stubborn person. It's like I do need to branch out and start doing things like IRL streaming here, a little bit there, branch out, and that will create more exposure for me and get people into my channel that normally weren't there. But for me, not so much, but I can definitely see that a lot of people, a lot of my friends that were variety streaming, they're like, you know, maybe I should do 4 hours of Fortnite, you know, at the start of my stream and then switch to what I want to do. For me, I'm just a little bit too stubborn. It's like, you know what, I'm just going to play what I want because I've got these fans that have been there for 4+ years.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like an obligation to them.
I hear you.
They know the formula of my stream. They're expecting a certain quality and a certain formula, and that's what I'm going to give them.
It's funny because, like, once you start doing the schedule, streaming schedule and everything like that, it almost is like you're letting them down if you're not going to be there that day and everything like that. It's almost like you're messing up their entire day or something like that. At least that's what I feel.
Yeah, I beat myself up all the time. It's like, I just find a tweet like, oh man, I'm so sorry. And they're all so nice. Like, oh, you know, don't worry about it. It's like, I feel like I let the team down. I'm not there. Because it's true. People are excited to wake up for their morning breakfast wherever they are. And like, I know, I know he's on right now, so I'm going to turn him on. And when he's not there, it's like, I can feel that. My heart is breaking because I can feel that, you know?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Well, anyways, thanks for speaking to me. I don't want to keep you too
Oh,
long.
absolutely. Yeah.
Thanks so much. Have a wonderful day.
Appreciate it, man. Yeah, you too.
See ya.
You guys ready?
All right. Let's see. Who else we can talk to?
Over and do one in the shade.
Well, why? Is it getting too hot?
Just for like 5 minutes.
Yeah, let's go in the shade. Yeah. I can feel the sun starting to burn me too.
Alright, so we're going that way, so, right?
We're gonna go in for a little.
Okay.
Yeah, I want.
Yeah, you too. All right. Let's go in the shade a little bit. Yeah, I can see you turning red.
Just one. I'm dying slightly.
Yeah, I can see you. We were just in like the complete sun this entire time. Sorry about that, man. My bad. That's Nate who's holding the camera, and that's Nate who's getting a little bit burned here, a tad bit. Hey, can I interview you? Okay, no worries. It's all good. Let's see. It's gonna be a little bit more difficult.
It's kind of scuffed there.
What? Oh, it's scuffed. I forgot.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Is there anywhere else we can go? What about over there? You want to try over there?
Yeah.
Let's try over here. Yeah. It should be better like that way, I think. Let's try this scenario. So how is it moving with that thing? Is that bad?
No, it's fine.
Really? Yeah. Wow, you guys should really see this whole setup that we have right now. It's quite elaborate to say the least, honestly. We're going to try and get over there into some shade. So thank you, man.
I'm going to do an auto calibration.
We're going to try and get over here so we can get into some shade and not completely die and everything like that. That'd be great.
The roll is crooked.
All right. Oh, perfect. This is good. And we can still get the Twitch background and everything like that. Perfect. Okay, good.
It did it.
What?
Oh, well.
All right. Let's see. Oh, Minecraft. Maybe that was just back there. Let's see. Hopefully this stays stable mostly.
It's coming back up.
It's coming back up?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's just wait for it for a second. I can actually feel the sunburn on me too. Yeah. I was just staying directly in that sun for far too long. Okay. Oh yeah, it is Minecrafting up right here. Give it a second. Give it a what?
We're back up to 6K, so it'll be.
Oh, 6K?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. All right, that's good then. All right, let's do that. Okay, let's see who we can talk to. Better now. Perfect. Oh.
No,
You're fine. I'm sorry, sir. I'm sorry. I was like, I don't want to get in your way. I was trying to be as nice as possible. Oh, God. Okay. All right, cool. So let's chat with more people and stuff like that. That sounds good. Hey, sir, can I interview you? Can I interview you?
What do you got?
We're just doing interviews about Twitchcon and like that, and figuring it all out.
All right.
All right, cool. All right, can we go over here a little bit?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll come over there.
Yeah. Cool. So you're an exhibitor here. Who are you working for?
We got the Twitch Sings going on.
Twitch
there.
Sings.
Yeah.
Yes, that's actually a new feature that Twitch just announced. It's like a karaoke type feature, right?
Yep. It's live streaming too.
So you're involved with that?
Yeah, we're doing that. We have 3 separate booths out there, 3 different themes, and you could go through a list of 800 and some odd songs.
Really?
Yep. And there's some booths that live stream it as you're doing it too.
Really? Interesting. So I'm so interested to hear that they're doing this karaoke thing now, because I would think there'd be so many issues with like copyright and everything like that regarding the music.
That's what we're working on. That's why our list is 800 now, but it can be bigger.
Oh, so you have to individually get all the rights to all those songs and everything like that?
Certain songs. That's why there's a lot of Michael Jackson not in there. And
oh, really?
And, yeah.
Oh,
a lot of Disney songs and whatnot. So we got but there's still tons that you could do now. And
yeah.
Once it comes out.
So I would think that getting all those licenses must cost a lot of money, right?
Kind of does, yeah. But
so how does this make profit then? You know, the Twitch Sings.
I mean, some, you know, like the older it gets, obviously it becomes free will, which things like that. You also have it's harmonics that did it. The same people as Guitar Hero and
oh, interesting.
So
okay,
they have all of that already, but
yeah.
Some are just harder to get than others.
Yes, I would assume so. A lot of people probably don't want their music to be shown in whatever light they don't like, I guess, I suppose.
Yep. Prince was a big one when Guitar Hero was out.
Yes.
He didn't want anything. He wanted people to play it on real guitar.
Right. Yeah. So how long has Twitch Sings been in the making? Do you know anything about that?
Oh, I don't have exact numbers.
Yeah.
Ton of time, because even just to make just our booth, it took months of planning. So
really?
I can't imagine how long it took to actually make the game.
Interesting. So, wait, in what fashion are you working there for? Are you just helping people out with getting in to do it, or?
Yeah, we're helping them out. We're showing them, signing up for the beta.
Oh.
And
it's in beta right now.
Yeah, it's in beta right now, so it's not out completely, but they get to come in, try it out. 3 separate lines, so if one looks long, go to another one.
Nice.
And then some people want to be live streamed, some people don't, so we kind of give them a...
So you like facilitate all that stuff? Interesting.
Yep.
Really cool. All right, well, thanks for talking to me, sir. I appreciate that, and have a good rest of your day, okay?
You too, man.
See you later.
Bye.
All right, cool. Let's talk to some more folks then. Let's see what we can do. Let's do, like, turn around here so we can get, like, the TwitchCon thing in the back, and then hopefully some people would walk by, and we'll see what's up. All right. How's it looking, chat? Hopefully we got, thing over there. We're good. All right, perfect. All right, great. How's it going? Looking good? Looking great? Okay, perfect. Sounds good. Fantastic. All right. Let's try and bother more people. You're an affiliate. Can I bother you?
Yeah.
Awesome, man. What's your name?
I'm Josh.
Nice to meet you, Josh. Your stream name is?
CSManFYT.
Cool, dude. So the YT means YouTube, right?
Yeah.
Oh, so would you say you're primarily like a YouTuber?
I used to be a lot more, but after back surgery, I kind of switched over.
After what?
After back surgery.
Oh.
Baby, I miss you so much, baby. I'm ready to get sweaty as hell, baby. Woo! Get looking at all people giving no blessings from the sky, baby. Woo! Sorry, bro. Woo!
How'd you get so many companies?
I have no idea. They keep giving me stuff. Oh, people fill me up with those cards and kind of stuff. And no, I can't carry no more blessed with snow, baby. Hell yeah. Woo! Yeah, we're a wrestle, baby. Woo! I love you, sir. You spiritual wrestler.
Yes.
You don't never rest away.
Yes, I'm a spiritual.
Woo!
I do a little bit of wrestling.
Oh, goodness, you won't get dirty, baby.
Yeah.
You gonna be around here today? We'll wrestle.
Yeah, all right.
Let's go. I'm gonna find you again, baby.
Okay, cool.
Awesome.
Okay, all right, cool.
That was very interesting.
Yeah, that was good. Okay, so you're on Twitch now after the surgery. You stopped doing YouTube so much because of that, right? So what was your content?
A lot of Fortnite.
Fortnite.
Primarily Counter-Strike, you know.
Oh, cool.
Not that game.
So did you get into Fortnite like after it all kind of blew up and everything like that?
Yeah.
Nice.
Cisco did die down after that, yeah.
So like, who's your favorite Fortnite streamer?
I'd say I really like Cypher. He's awesome.
Yeah.
What
about Ninja?
He's a little overrated to me.
Really?
I do like Ninja, but I do, the small guys are.
Oh, okay. So you like supporting the guys that can actually like see you commenting.
Yeah.
And are not just like, thanks for the donate, thanks for the sub, or like Probably Ninja doesn't even do that. I haven't really watched his streams. He probably just ignores it and lets it pop up or something like that.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah. So, anyways, yeah, no, it's interesting because a lot of people I talk to, they find more enjoyment from the smaller streams because you can actually have that community feel and everything like that. That's awesome. So is this your first TwitchCon?
My first TwitchCon.
Nice.
Yeah.
How did you join it?
I love it. It's awesome. Fantastic.
Nice, dude. So what was your favorite part?
Man, meeting Cypher actually in person. Like,
Oh, really?
I saw a sign as he was walking by, and I'm like, yo, Cypher's gonna be here. He just walks up. What's up, dude?
Oh, that's awesome. That's so
crazy.
cool. Was it kind of like surreal seeing someone that like?
It was.
Yeah.
It really was.
That's awesome, dude. Cool, man. Well, have a good rest of your TwitchCon or anything like that. Thanks for talking to me, dude. That was really cool, man.
It's good to meet you.
Yeah, good to meet you too, man. Sweet. All right. Let's chat with more folks. Let's see. Is Nate running the camera pack? Yes, he is. Yes. Let's see.
I don't know.
All right, cool. Let's see who we can talk to. Hey, can I interview you?
All weekend.
Yeah. I don't know. Anyone. I don't know. Okay, never mind. I don't want to interview him. All right, cool.
Let's see here. Who can I?
Oh yeah, I would love to do an interview with you. Cool. So are you a streamer?
Yeah.
Cool. So what do you stream?
I variety stream. I do some creative, play some games, Dead by Daylight.
Love Dead by Daylight.
Yes.
Awesome.
Oh my God. A little bit of Rocket League. I've been recently playing some Headlanders. I'm horrible at it. All games, but you know, it's about having fun, right?
Totally. I'm very rude. I forgot to say this. What is your name?
Eve Unicorn Girl.
Cool. I am BoneClinks, by the way. That is me.
Nice to meet you.
So how long have you been streaming?
I have had an account since 2016, and I've streamed a little bit here and there, but I just started getting back into it about like a month ago, maybe like 2-3 weeks. My dad told me if I streamed 5 weeks or 5 days a week, 2 hours a day for a month, he's going to get me a screen digital art tablet. And I think that even after that, I'm going to keep going with it and have fun.
Wait. So your dad is so supportive of your streaming that he's telling you to stream a certain amount of time and that he'll reward you for that.
Yep.
That's so interesting.
My dad, his username is Mr. Poundside. I'm trying to convince him to get back into streaming now that he took me to TwitchCon.
So he's a streamer too. That's what it is.
He stopped for a little while, but like after coming back to the convention, he's like, I'm thinking about doing it. And I'm like, do it, Dad. Get
Really?
back into it. Yeah. He does mostly charity streams.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So what is it like growing up in a house of streamers?
It's hectic, especially between me because I have a set schedule for getting the tablet, and my brother has school and for who's schedule. You can have something to work for.
Wait, so you guys are sharing a streaming setup or something like that?
I mostly use like the green screen and lights just because I'm kind of the most into it and I do it the most often.
Yeah.
But yeah, we just share everything. We each have our own room, and areas to do it, so we'll just switch off.
Oh, nice. Awesome. Really cool. So, did you say this is your first TwitchCon?
This is my first TwitchCon, yeah.
So how are you enjoying it? Did it live up to the hype?
Well, my dad mostly comes just to hang out with people and meet up with people, so I've been mostly following him around. And just meeting up with creators that I find really interesting, like Lily Vanilli, Scream Kiwi, and Continue. Those are the three that I was like looking forward. You got to see all of them yesterday, so I'm happy. I grew up going to conventions. Granted, they weren't big ones like this, like little ones, BayCon, just like little ones in the Silicon Valley, because the guy that took care of me was a huge nerd when he babysit me. I just sit at his booth playing, what's it called? Oregon Trail. Just on like the old school MacBook because he worked at a computer history museum.
Right.
So I grew up around it. It's a messy convention.
I'm glad that people actually still talk about Oregon Trail because that's what I grew up on. Like, oh, all your friends have died of pneumonia or something like that. That was my bread and butter growing up. And then also there was that one game with a little like face that ate the numbers or something like that. I don't even remember that. And then like there's like an elf one. You would go up like a mountain or something. I don't know.
It sounds familiar. I probably watched it. Just a
okay.
memory.
Well, anyways, I got off track here. Okay, so in your opinion, as a you're not affiliated, right?
I'm not affiliate, no,
Okay.
with this community.
So, in your opinion, what is something Twitch could do to like help out smaller streamers to like make it to affiliate and beyond?
Maybe have like a section where you can look up specifically smaller streamers. Or,
Yeah.
like, under range or something like that. Because I love smaller streamers. Because I'm a very active chatter. I've actually been gifted 8 subs in the last
Wow,
month
really?
since I started getting back into it, just because I chat so much. I have like 3 of my friends that I'm top chatter on their chats. But like, yeah, if they had a section where you can just find small chatters and support them, or not small chatters, small streamers, and support them, and that'd be really cool to do.
I must say that I appreciate people like you who chat all the time.
Oh, yeah.
That makes everything much better. It really helps the
I always
flow
feel
of everything.
awkward if I don't, because I'm just watching you, like, I don't know, do your thing, and it's like, I always feel weird if I don't say goodbye and hello and make myself known.
That
It's
is,
like, I'm here.
that is a very, very polite thing to do.
Yeah.
Well, anyways, thanks so much for talking to me. I appreciate that. Have a wonderful rest of your
too.
TwitchCon, okay? See you later. Okay, cool. Let's see. Wait, let me check up on here really quickly. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, F? Wait, what? Was it Fing or I don't know? Are we good? Let me see.
It's good for me right now.
Okay. Maybe just F for a second or something like that. I don't know. That's weird.
It did it there.
It did right there? Oh, F? Just a short lag. Oh, apparently it's a short lag. Well, I wonder why that is.
I don't know, this area is pretty good.
This area is pretty good? Huh. Oh, whatever. We're kind of getting a little bit of scuffed service every so often, I guess. Oh, no. Whatever. Let's see what else we can talk to. I'm sure more people will want to show up and speak to us. I could just do a dance for you guys. If that helps, you know. No, that's not okay. You guys want the interviews? All right, so let's talk to people and stuff like that. Trying to find affiliate or partner stuff like that we can chat with and everything. Let's see where we're at with that. I see a lot of community things, everything like that. Let's see. Did not see any lag at all. Okay, cool, great, cool. Sounds good. Hey, can I interview you?
Yeah, what's up?
Cool, man. All right, great.
I'm being interviewed. Hold
on. All right, great. So what's your name?
I'm Jeff.
Great. I'm Andrew.
Andrew, nice to meet you.
My stream name is BoneClinks. What is your stream name?
Awesome. Inspector Jeff. I got a business card if you want.
Yeah, sure. Let's do that.
Yeah.
So what do you stream?
Right now I'm doing a Kingdom Hearts playthrough, and then I also do Call of Duty. I do Overwatch, Siege.
Nice.
Kind of whatever's going on, whatever's fun. Play with the boys, play with the girls. You know, have some fun.
You're scaring all these fucking nerds, but not me.
We are nerds. That's true.
Yeah, I'm okay with that. I fully accept that.
No. I'm like, that's fine.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
okay. It's really interesting because, like, being a nerd and stuff like that. When I was growing up, like playing games, being a nerd, that was something that was like, oh, how dare you? You play games, you're a nerd.
Yeah.
But it's like it's so much more accepted.
So let me
now.
ask you this then: do you prefer nerd or dork?
Well, apparently dork is like a whale's penis as well. So I like nerd because that's a candy as well as being just a
okay, yeah,
fun little
we're
name.
going to stay away from dork. From
Yeah,
here
yeah.
on out. Like,
Yeah, that's what I heard.
I don't want to be referred to a whale's phallic member again. Okay,
I know, right?
So,
Yeah, so
we'll just go
nerd
from
works
there.
for me,
Awesome.
I would say. And I'm actually happy about it, you know?
Yeah.
It's great because Twitch and I feel like just gaming in general has become so mainstream.
Yeah, it
that
has.
it's totally okay now.
I mean, it's weird being here because like I'm with people that do things
Yeah.
that I do every day. Whereas like I
Yeah.
explain to my wife's grandmother, who's 97, that I play video games and people watch me and occasionally give me money is a really awkward conversation. So it's like they tried to figure that whole dynamic out, and then I'm here and I'm like, yeah, I stream this and other thing, and it's normal. But
Yeah.
outside, you know, people just call us nerds and
Yeah.
look at us like, do you do anything with your life? I'm like, yeah, I
It
do.
really is.
Yeah.
It's really quite surreal, isn't it? Like, just if you really take a step back and you think about like what we as streamers do,
Right.
You know, like putting our whole lives out there for people to watch and just having people donate and you know.
Yeah.
So let me ask you a question. Have you met any fans of yours here at the convention?
I have not, and I came into this really just looking forward to like meeting the people that I'm with all the time, whether
Right.
we're working together, like the three of us work together for Design Studio, and the people that I game with, the community members, like I was like that's been more fun than, you know, if someone ran up to me and was like, oh my god, are you Inspector Jeff? I'd probably just start crying and hug them, and it would be a real touching moment.
Yeah.
But now that I've met some other people, like last night I was at a bar downtown and all sorts of connections were made, and I'm like, all right, how many of these guys are actually going to come to my stream and be like, hey, we met at TwitchCon? Because I know, like, I'm definitely going to try and do that because now there's a face-to-face connection. And that's a really cool thing about it. But no, I haven't met any, you know, like
girls running up to me asking to sign their chest. So my wife wouldn't appreciate that. So, honey, I wouldn't do it.
So having a wife, is it difficult to balance your streaming schedule and all the goals you want to make with that, along with having?
I mean, we've got a pretty big family. I have 3 kids at home.
Wow.
Yeah, and when my stream started really like kind of turning into more than just something I was doing a couple days a week, we did have to sit down and figure out like what's the appropriate schedule. So typically I'm live like after the kids are in bed, so it's like I have time to like not worry about having to run upstairs and stuff. So yeah, there's definitely some balancing. There's definitely give and take, and I make sure that I spend some time with her. And I wish she gamed. It would probably give us a lot more time together, but she's more into the daytime drama TV shows.
So it really must be like a passion thing for you, because I assume you work in the day. And
yep, I'm a teacher.
Yeah. Oh, you're a teacher.
Yeah,
Oh,
and that's how I got into streaming. My students introduced streaming to me
really?
like 2 years ago.
Wait,
yeah.
So what game was it that they were all watching back then?
So this was 2 years ago. A lot of Counter-Strike. Yeah, this is before Overwatch. Like Overwatch came out a couple months after I got into streaming, and then that's when I jumped into it because I was really excited about Overwatch. And I just streamed from my PlayStation, and then as the years have gone, it's been a journey of like, now I've got the PC and I've got the green screen and the whole 9 yards. Whereas when I first started off, it was just me and the PlayStation.
So do your students know that you stream?
Yes, a few of them sub to me.
Really?
Yeah. No grades are affected by any of those subs.
Not yet, huh?
But but no, it's cool because I'm very careful about which students I'm like, hey, come in the stream. I need to make sure that they can handle it, because me outside of work is very, lots of cursing. There's a lot of extra flavor involved.
That was my next question, that if you moderate yourself knowing that your students are in there, do you at all, or do you just kind of let yourself be unfiltered?
For the most part, I just go with the flow, and I tell them, like, listen, it's a mature stream. I have it labeled on my stream and in my chat. Like, you can't come in here and say, oh, you're not supposed to curse. Like, well, I'm not going to curse at you in front of you in the class, but I can easily curse in my basement at home and not think twice about it.
Do you feel like the students that do watch kind of have less of a feeling of you as an authority figure, seeing you in that kind of...
Yes, but there's also respect there.
Right.
So, and these are also kids that I know can handle their jobs, because I teach high school, so they're older kids.
Oh, okay.
So like if I taught middle school, like, I hate middle school kids. Like, so high school kids, they can handle it. And they're working, they're looking at colleges, and some of them started streaming because they saw how much fun I was having with it. So, and now it's like we've got kind of like dual communities and stuff. I'll play games with the kids every now and then. So, especially when Fortnite came out, I played a lot of Fortnite. Like now I don't really play it too much, but Extra Life is next week, and I do Extra Life from the high school. And kids have to donate to Extra Life to be involved, and then we're locked in the high school for 24 hours.
Really?
Yeah, and the whole district's behind it. Like, we raised about $1,800 last year for about 65 kids we had, and I stream the whole thing from the school, and I play games, and then I mingle with the kids, and they do their own thing. It's really cool.
Wait, so for 24 hours, you're staying inside of the school?
At the library, yeah.
Really?
Yep.
And that's for charity?
Yes, all the money that we make goes to extralife.org.
Wow, I've never heard of that. Is that like a popular...
Extra Life, every year at the beginning of November, they do a big 24-hour gaming event. If you take extra-life.org, you can sign up, and then all the money goes to Children's Miracle Network.
So you're just, I guess you're part of their network of streamers who are doing the same thing at the same time.
Anybody
right?
can do it.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh,
so, and I heard about it. I've got some personal history with the local children's hospital. I'll say, hey, I want to give back. Like, I'm going to play games and make money for them, so it works out. And then the kids at school wanted to do it, and they started planning it, and then I had to go and talk to the bigwigs in the district to make sure that it was okay, and they've been 100% behind me. So this is the 4th year we're doing it.
Oh, cool.
So yeah,
very awesome. Well, that's pretty much it for me.
Awesome.
Thank you so much for speaking to me.
For sure.
Have a wonderful rest of your day.
Thanks, man.
All right.
Safe travels, guys.
Alrighty. Cool. How's it going in chat, boys? Let's see. Cool. All right. Looking good here. Looking good. Let's see who else we can talk to. Who else wants to come on down, get interviewed? Hello, everybody. It didn't work that way. I just need to directly talk to people and ask them to be on the stream. It doesn't. We're gonna do it like a game show. Dun 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 dun. I don't know what I'm doing. All right, cool. Let's see how else we can talk to you. I'm looking for affiliates or partner badges that we can talk to about stuff that we're involved with streaming and things like that. Sector Jeff doesn't work for me. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, check him out, dude. Oh, that was loud. I got scared for a second and stuff like that and everything. But I think we're fine. Don't worry about it. We're moving forward from that loud sound. It's okay. How you guys doing, chat? You doing good? Hello. What? I thought someone said boner. I hear boner all the time. I'm like, oh, someone knows me. Oh no, they're just talking about their erection. Okay, great. Hey, thank you so much for the 3 months in a row. I appreciate that. Very nice of you. Thank you. Sorry, I can't see alerts and stuff like that because we're on like a different sort of thing, you know, and stuff like that.
Hey, I'm A-Trace friend. This is Andrew.
Oh!
We're interviewing people right now.
You want me interviewed?
I can for like 10 seconds. We're leaving for a flight.
Oh, you are?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, we don't make it late. Anyways. Hello. Hi, I'm BoneClinks. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. What's your name? Waffles.
I'm a piano streamer.
Oh, you're what streamer?
I stream piano.
Oh, awesome. Oh, that would have been a cool interview. It's okay. We don't have time. It's fine.
No.
We'll have a good flight and
We
everything.
should talk some other time.
Yeah, definitely. See you later. How's it going? All right. Whatever. That would have been cool. All right. Let's see. Who we can talk to? Wait, hold on. Stretching. Stretching. Oh, can I interview you? Can I interview you?
Oh, I guess.
Yeah, cool. All right. 1 second. When else? They all file on by. Great. What's your name?
My name's Zoe.
Zoe. Cool. What's your stream name?
Zoe, Z-O-E-S.
Oh,
so
Zoe's. Okay.
Literally my name with the S on
Just
there.
like that. Cool.
Yeah.
So I'm BoneClinks. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
So what do you stream?
I stream Fortnite, mostly like VR games. I'll IRL stream sometimes.
Nice.
But just random. I want to start cooking streams, and then just random creative arts and crafts streams.
So how long have you been streaming for?
Since 2015, but not consistently. Kind of
Really?
just on and off. Yeah.
Wow. Okay. So how long did you get a partner?
I got partnered in 2016 in June, and yeah.
So how do you feel like Twitch has changed over the time that you've been streaming on the platform?
It's definitely grown a lot from what I've seen. A lot more of my friends have started to stream now, whereas back then a lot of people I knew didn't really stream. So it's gotten a lot bigger, which is cool. This is my first Twitchcon. So.
Oh, it is? Really?
Yeah.
Oh, how are you enjoying it?
It's fun. It's overwhelming kind of. There's a lot to see. I feel like I'm missing a lot, but I like it.
So have you met any of your fans in the convention yet?
Not really. I don't really have. I feel like
You don't have fans?
No, but I've met a lot of people that I'm fans of.
Yeah.
So that was really cool. I met Pokimane, and I love her. I've never met her before. I want to meet SC Peach, and then there's a few other people. I met Nade Shot and
Oh, nice.
But I've met them before at events, but it was cool to see them again.
Cool.
So
Is that like a surreal almost experience meeting someone that you have?
Yeah.
It's like you
Actually, no. The most surreal was Jenna Marbles I met.
Oh,
I didn't
interesting.
didn't even know she was coming, and then at
Wait,
the
she's here?
I don't know if she's here, but at the partner party she was there.
Oh, really? Oh,
and
we missed her. Oh,
they
dang.
had food sections, and there was chili, and I was like, oh, I'm hungry. I want some chili. And I turned with my bowl of chili, and Jenna Marbles and Julian are just right there. And I almost had to do a double take because it was just I wasn't expecting them to be there. I don't know what I was expecting, but I was just like, oh my gosh. And her security was there.
It's like, oh my
they
gosh.
had to keep going, so I didn't ask for a picture or anything. I was just like, it's so nice to meet you. I didn't know
Jenna
you were
Marbles eats chili just like me. This is
yeah,
so
just
awkward.
like me. I was like, whoa.
Cool.
Yeah.
So this being your first TwitchCon, how did it stack up to all the hype and everything that I'm sure you had about it?
It was fun. A lot of my friends, I came from COD. When I first started streaming, I played Call of Duty. So those people would mostly just go to the MLG events, UMG events. So they're like, oh, TwitchCon's probably gonna be lame. But I didn't think it was lame at all. I had a lot of fun. A lot of my friends were here.
Nice.
So,
so
and the setup was nice too. It is overwhelming, but everything's really organized.
Nice.
Which is cool.
So being like, I guess like a girl gamer and all that stuff, do you ever get people in your chat who like trolling you because of that? Do you ever have any, like,
of course.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even like just yesterday, one of my friends was streaming with like 1,000 viewers, and it was like insane. They're just so much more harsh on girls, I feel like. But
Yeah. How do you
gotta
deal with that?
You just kind of ignore it because like I'm happy. This is really fun. I've met a lot of great people, so the positive like outweighs the bad. So I'm just kind of like over it. They're not doing anything. They're at home behind their computers. So
Yeah.
it's like it's hard to feel bad. When,
So you just kind of like just don't give it attention and goes
yeah,
away.
no, and I'll like troll back with them. Like I don't care if people aren't like super mean to me. Like I can take a joke. Like it's funny. I won't get like.
Do you feel like to be a streamer you kind of have to have like a thick skin?
Yeah. When I started out, I didn't have one at all,
Uh-huh.
but you kind of just like adapt. But I think, yeah, it's not meant for everyone. Like, my best friend back home is like a gamer too, and she's like, I could never stream.
Really?
She just doesn't have that, like, you kind of do have to have a tough skin and not let people get to you. Because it's people on the internet, they're going to be mean.
Yeah.
Their stuff.
So, what do you think? If you had like the ear of Twitch staff right now, what was something you'd recommend them that they could do to help to grow smaller channels?
I don't know. Maybe like putting more small channels on like the front page, because they do it with like a lot of the bigger streamers. So maybe if they did like almost like a raffle system, like you could add your name to a list and then they could kind of just pick.
Oh, interesting. Yeah.
Yeah, to put like people on the front page. I think that would be cool because it would drive a lot of people.
Yeah, definitely. Well, thanks for speaking to me. I appreciate that.
No
and
problem.
have a
It
wonderful
was
rest of your
nice
day.
to meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you too. Have a good one.
Good time.
See ya.
Thank you.
Cool. Let's see.
What's going on behind you? It's giant line.
Everyone's
Just like
grouped
formed.
up over here.
What?
Walk over there and pick it up.
Yeah. Hey, Christian, what are you guys in line for? Jericho was like a drink or something like that. I don't know. Okay, you can't see it? Okay, well, don't worry.
Hey, look who it is.
What? Who? Snail Boy! What's up, Snail Boy? How you doing? Are you leaving, Snail Boy? You are? Can I get a quick interview with you? All right, Snail Boy. No, wait, come over here. Come over here. Okay. Snail Boy, you are the most talked about, most popular up-and-coming streamer at TwitchCon. How did you get into this position you're in right now, and how are you feeling about it?
Well, I went to ElixirCon and Ice Poseidon was there.
Yeah. Everyone knows you. Everyone knows you. That's crazy. Is it like is it crazy like hanging out with Soda Poppin' and Greek God X and Ice Poseidon and everyone? So because like like Soda Poppin' all people, right? Yeah. It's not like oh my god, I'm right next to all these huge streamers.
I kind of got used to it, I guess.
You're so chill about it. That's what I love about it. So wait, do you know about the memes on the Reddit about all that stuff about Snail Boy's voice? So do you really have voice? Are you gonna send out?
I can't leak that information.
You can't leak that information? Oh, God.
Maybe.
Okay. Just know that on the CX News we always talk about you very, very well. We don't, so please don't send the boys to us. We're big Snail Boy fans. Okay. All right. Well, have a good one, Snail Boy. See you later. Thanks for talking to me. Oh man. That's hilarious, dude. Oh God, SMI. Right. Let's see. Okay, cool. Let's see who else we can talk to here. Hey, can I interview you? Absolutely. Sweet, man. I love your outfit first and
Appreciate
foremost.
that.
Also, yours are great. I think you guys are probably the snazziest dressed people that I've seen today.
That's the plan.
Well done, well done. So your name is
LBO.
LBO TV.
Yep, just the 3 letters.
I am BoneClinks, and you are
Constellation.
Constellation. Cool, guys. So what do you guys stream?
I mostly stream Rivals of Ether, which is a Smash-like fighting game almost no one has ever heard of, but that's what I'm here for.
Nice.
It's a smaller game, but I got sponsored a while ago, which got me a partner.
Oh,
and
cool.
So now it's like, let's play it, right? Let's push it and let's stream
Nice.
as much as I can.
And I play single player games.
Like what?
Just kind of variety. Recently I've been playing Shadow of Mordor, Dishonored. I finished Sonu's Sacrifice, which was like a kind of like a creepy style, I don't know, first player game. I don't even know how to explain it, but that's
it's like how would you explain it? It's more like it's like a sort of like cinematic, sort of like visuals.
Very
like psychological sort of thing.
Yeah, very environmental. You're
Yes.
in the game, experiencing it. So that's what I kind of just finished.
So how long you guys been streaming for?
I don't know. I was streaming back on Justin TV back in the day. I don't know if
Really?
I'm allowed to say Justin TV at TwitchCon, but
Oh, yeah.
So a while, but
wow.
Since starting on Twitch, kind of starting everything over. It was StarCraft and stuff back in the day.
Yeah, of course.
I don't know, 6 years at some point.
So coming from someone who's been streaming since Justin TV, and now seeing that they're adding in a lot of non-gaming things like IRL, creative, all that stuff. How do you feel about that? Do you feel like it's kind of a step back that's kind of going towards...
I don't know, I feel like the more people on the platform, the better overall, right? Like you go for the IRL stuff, maybe then you'll find yourself to me or people like me.
Yeah.
I think the more normalized it is, the better for everybody.
Because
really.
sometimes you want to see someone game, but then sometimes you're not in the mood for that. You want to see someone do some arts and crafts. Sometimes they'll play like TV shows. Now all of a sudden I'm watching that on Twitch. So like it just depends on your mood. So like it makes you kind of meet other people and see their kind of creative side and what they love to do.
It's interesting you say the TV shows because I find it to be such a fun experience to watch shows with the Twitch chat.
Yeah.
And they just had football on Twitch before.
Yeah, that was
having that with all the emotes and memes.
I watched Mr. Rogers on Twitch. That's what we watched.
Yeah.
So.
And it's just such a fun addition to it. And it's something that I'm just so happy that we have now. Getting back to you a little bit. So you stream a smaller game, you said. Do you find it difficult to kind of to build your community?
Exceptionally difficult.
Exceptionally difficult.
So I'm ranked 4 in the world on a game no one around us has ever heard of. So everyone who plays the game knows exactly who I am.
Yes.
Like I can sign autographs one weekend and come here and be completely anonymous the next weekend. So I'm starting to move into variety streaming. Now that I'm partner, Smash Ultimate's going to come out. I'll move on to something like that. But it is difficult. Just because you're kind of there. Either you know the game, you know to look for me, or you don't.
Yeah.
So there's no crossover.
Do you feel like Twitch could be doing something more for you to like put you out into the wider audience?
I mean, probably. It would be something if you watch this streamer, you would also like something like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If they took the games, maybe the categories or types of games, you play first-person shooters and so do I.
Yeah.
Then maybe if you watch him, you'll also like this guy.
So something like a recommended sort of thing,
Yeah, maybe
almost like
something
YouTube sort of.
Like
yeah,
YouTube,
exactly. Based on what
side,
you've seen, and maybe on our end, we would have to brand ourselves harder. Like I would be competitive. Gameplay, advice, like there'd be keywords associated with me as a streamer and as a show. You watch me because I'm good. So other competitive streamers, you watch because they are good. You would also like me. You would also like him.
Right.
While you're more casual players, you may not have that crossover because you
Yeah.
just play for fun and I play competitively.
Well, because right now all you can search for is the game type, but maybe I want to learn of a new game or just experience just single player games or whatever,
Right.
But that's a little hard when you just pick a game and then there's a million people playing that game. It's a little harder for you to choose who you're going to want to watch. Yeah.
Interesting, really interesting ideas. So I know that they've just recently announced that they're going to do the multi-streaming function.
That's going to be
Are you
cool.
guys interested in using that?
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
Definitely.
Yeah. I run an esports organization. The snazzy dress is for Tuxedo Esports. That's what we.
Cool.
So
Oh,
I
awesome.
sponsor other players in Smash 4, other games. You know what I mean? I sponsor them. We're all under the same umbrella. So that's going to be a cool team building exercise for everybody. We all get to be involved. Because you are a big fan of me, I get to introduce you to my guys as a team, as a squad, without it feeling like, okay, we're going
his stream.
Yeah.
And then, I don't
Yeah,
get anything
exactly,
out of it.
right. Yeah.
But a big team stream would be perfect for this kind of brand building, this kind of setup. Like for me, because I'm smaller, so that's what I'm looking forward to build up is that cross promotion that's free and open.
Definitely. So coming to TwitchCon, what was the number one thing you wanted to get out of it? Would it be like going to panels or perhaps networking?
I didn't really know what to expect.
Well, I don't know what to expect. This was our first, so we just came in here completely blind. We were like, all right, let's go in and we'll see what kind of happens.
I told myself I got partner because of an old esports sponsorship, so I kind of like backdoored my way in there. So I told myself I'm going to utilize whatever I can get out of this experience because I know partners have the party and the other perks. Like, I'm just going to utilize it for the company, for the team in any way I can. I feel like I've made good connections and a lot of cool people I get to be interviewed. So that's good.
Nice. Well, great. Thank you so much for talking to me. I really appreciate that. Have a wonderful rest of your time here. Thank you so much for speaking to me.
Where's it all being broadcast?
So it's on my channel. I am BoneClinks. That's me. I do IRL streams. I go to conventions. I interview people.
I've heard that. You're popular. How popular are you? Be honest with me.
Not very popular.
No?
No.
Why do I know the name? I feel like I know the name regardless. Maybe you're more popular than you think.
Maybe. Hopefully. That's the idea, right? To get more popular.
Well, thanks, man. I appreciate it.
How's it going? See you guys later.
Thanks,
Bye. Okay, cool. Let's see what's up. All right. How long have we been going for it, by the way?
It's 4.
Let's see here. I want to check the dashboard. See how long we've been doing. Oh, it's been 2 hours. Let's see. Okay, let's see here.
How much longer do you want to go?
Let's go a little bit longer, and then we'll. How are you guys enjoying the content so far, guys? Enjoyable? Hopefully enjoyable. See, don't you have to give it back? Give what back? What are you talking about? I don't know what you mean. When Bone doesn't know about Smash Bros. I know about Smash Bros. He was talking about a different game that he was big on. I don't know, man. Great content. It's lit. Okay, great, perfect. All right, you guys are enjoying. All right, fantastic. Cool, very good. Can I interview you? Cool. Oh, nice.
Tired.
Awesome. So, what are you dressed as?
I am Valkyrie from Fortnite. It's a Fortnite skin.
Oh, nice. Awesome.
Yeah.
So, how did you get into doing cosplay?
I accidentally dressed up as Misty from Pokemon one year. I wore like a yellow tank top with some red suspenders. And
Yeah.
they're like, hey, you look like Misty. I'm like, this is kind of cool.
Uh-huh.
So I was like, slowly dipped my way into a cosplay world. Most recently is this one that took me 2 weeks.
Really?
All by hand.
Wow.
Completely hand sculpted.
That is, can I see it?
Yeah, go for it.
Wow. So how did you learn how to do something like this? This is so
YouTube.
elaborate and beautiful. YouTube, really?
Yeah, YouTube is actually like my main source. I'm completely self-taught. I've taught myself how to sew. I currently have 4 different sewing machines.
Wow.
All they do different things. One does mainly embroidery. The other one works with like leather and like fur.
Yeah.
A lot of this is foam or board blend. It's a thermoplastic that you can heat up and kind of mold it into whatever you want it to do.
Yeah.
So this is made out of that.
Yeah.
I spent 2 weeks. Again, I've had spray paint all over my hands up until today. It's impossible to get everything
Really?
clean. Yeah. And lots of super glue.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. So what other cosplays have you done?
My most known ones, I've done Psylocke from X-Men.
Oh yeah, of course.
Officer Jenny. I've done Raven. Most recently, Catwoman and Black Cat from both Marvel and DC. A couple other that called like Jujutsu's, like a humanized version.
Okay.
That's a little bit about it. Like take a little break, and then it's really stressful.
Oh, really?
Especially when you have a deadline.
Yeah.
I was like, I pushed myself. I'm like, you know what? I really want to bring something really cool to TwitchCon.
Yes.
I worked on this for 2 weeks.
Wait, you did all this in 2 weeks?
2 weeks.
That
and
is
I have a
really
full-time
impressive.
job.
Really? Oh my God.
Yeah, I was like, I have a full-time job. I make ice cream cakes for a living at Baskin Robbins.
Wow.
I also have a 3-year-old. So
Wait.
full-time job, having a 3-year-old, and trying to do this.
How do you find the time? And you also stream, right?
Yeah, and I stream this. Yeah, I lose
Oh,
sleep.
so that's what you stream is
Yeah,
cosplay.
I do a lot of cosplay.
Wow.
I do a lot of Just Dance. when I
That is-
don't want to do cosplay.
That is so impressive.
Yeah.
I mean, I complain, and all I do is just stream IRL, and I complain. I'm like, oh, how do I find the time to do my laundry? and you're doing everything.
Yeah,
Okay.
basically I have like 3 different full-time jobs.
You're an inspiration to me, and whenever I
Thank
feel
you.
boring I feel lazy, I'm gonna go. Just look at her. She's doing everything, and she gets it done while I'm just being lazy over here. Wow,
It's all
that's,
about time management.
that is
and,
incredibly impressive.
Learning how to function with 2 hours of sleep. Lots of coffee.
Lots of
straight
coffee.
black. No
Yeah.
creamer, no sugar, no nothing.
Just intravenously got the coffee going all the
and
time.
an IV bag.
Yeah.
Lots of energy drinks.
Yes, awesome.
Definitely.
Well, I don't want to keep you for too long. Thanks
you're
for talking to me. I really appreciate that.
I am Francis.
Cool. Oh, France Kiss. Oh, I didn't get your
Yeah.
name. France Kiss. That is it. I'm BoneClinks, by the way. I bother people on the street and I do this, so that's what I do. Yeah. Cool. All right. So have a good one. See you later.
Thank you.
Enjoy the rest of your convention or whatever. So yeah.
I'm gonna go dismantle everything.
Nice. Cool. All right. Sweet. Cool, dude. All right. Let's see. Yeah. Let's go. Yeah. Let's go over here, chat. Hello. Oh, thanks for having me, guys. Followed in that, so I'll be right. Oh, thank you so much for being on. I appreciate that. Sorry, we can't hear notifications right now because I don't have it set up. So sorry about that. It usually pops up with something once you donate, obviously, but it's not set up right now. So my bad. I don't know if it's donating. It probably isn't. Or wait, are you doing it to OBS?
It's popping up. We just can't hear it.
Oh, so it is popping up. Oh, okay, cool. As long as it's popping up, that's cool. Oh, right, that cosplay was awesome, and I'm so surprised that she has the time to do all that stuff. That's, like, incredibly impressive, like, super impressive. All right, should we go like that? Does that work? Does that work better? Yeah. All right, cool. So let's try and find another person that we can talk to about things and stuff, and see what's going on with things and stuff and things. All right? Cool. Let's see. Hey, can I interview you? Great. So, Cool. What's your name?
My name is the Real Guy Judge.
Cool. Just my channel, BoneClinks. I'm just talking to people on Twitchcon, how they thought about everything.
Nice to meet you, man.
Nice to meet you. So what do you stream?
I'm a variety streamer. Do a lot of different things. PUBG, Sims 4.
Sims 4?
Yeah, I do kind of everything. I've been playing a lot of The Long Dark lately, which is a really good indie game.
Nice. Yeah. So in Sims 4, do you ever do those murder houses where you just keep everyone in the pool and then they all eventually...
No. Yeah, every time.
All the time?
Well, only if the maids don't do their job.
Yes.
And if the
They
chat
need to be
demands
punished.
it. Yeah, no, I can build the goofiest, dumbest houses I can.
Yeah.
I'm not one of those, I'm not like, oh, I'm going to build this elaborate, beautiful home. No, it's
Yeah.
like, I build this weird little shit box.
Yeah.
And I usually actually make the people in the house subscribers.
Oh, yeah.
So I just do a draw for a subscriber. They get to name a character. We
Oh,
throw them in
that's
the house.
that's fun.
Yeah, it's way more interactive for the community and everything, and it's pretty fun.
So do you ever find that... So, okay, personally for me, whenever I play The Sims, I feel like my worst sociopathic tendencies come out, where I just end up making like all these like really weird, elaborate ways to like make the misfortune of these people as bad as possible.
And then chat gets to see the real you.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm God, and now I'm going to unleash my fury upon you guys. Oh,
No, absolutely. No,
Yeah.
it's a good time to be a little bit of a sick monster once in a while.
Yeah, totally. Okay, so let's go back into some things about TwitchCon.
Sure.
So, is it your first TwitchCon or
Third TwitchCon.
Third TwitchCon.
Yeah.
So, how would you say that this TwitchCon stacked up to other ones?
Way bigger, that's for sure. I'll
Way
tell you
bigger.
that. Yeah, this is my first TwitchCon as a partner as well.
Okay.
So I've been the first TwitchCon I ever went to. I was just pretty new to Twitch.
Uh-huh.
Actually won tickets, and was like, cool. Like I'm a
Really?
community
Oh, you
member.
won tickets? Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then the next year was an affiliate, and then now I'm a partner. So each experience not only is Twitch grown exponentially, but my experience in meeting people and my comfort level around big crowds and stuff has changed. I love to see this growing. It's definitely a lot less intimate, but that's not necessarily bad.
So, going to the comfort level around crowds, do you feel like streaming has helped you to kind of be more comfortable as a person?
100%.
Yes.
Absolutely. It's interesting because like when you're on stream, a lot of people like turn on a persona and they do their thing, and it's a lot easier. I know when I first started streaming, I was really quiet and like kind of, I could do the me show if I really needed to, but it took me a lot to really break out of that, and just more time, more hours just practicing. That's what I was doing, just practicing streaming.
Yeah.
Now I've been doing enough cons and stuff that it's not that bad.
Interesting. So, do you feel that you do put on a character when you go live, though?
I think it's more of just a caricature of who I actually am. So I'm just a bigger asshole.
So just
stream.
like kind of.
That's pretty much it, right? Like.
So it's like an elevated sort of thing, right?
Yeah, it's just it's everything I do and say is genuine, but it's definitely more loud.
Right.
Like I want to make sure people are having a good time. I'm more energetic than I am in real life.
Right.
Because in real life I still have the same opinions and everything, but.
Yeah, but you're putting on a show.
I'm a lot more passive in real life, right? So it's like, all right, yeah, for sure.
Cool. So what would you say is something that if you had the ear to like Twitch staff right now, in order to help out small to medium-sized streamers to grow and reach their full potential on Twitch, what is something you think Twitch is not doing that they could do?
It's hard to say, like, because I mean, I think they're really trying. I think some of the new stuff they're rolling out is going to be interesting. The new discoverability, I think, will be really beneficial for a lot of people. Yeah, I don't know. Like Twitch, I think is doing a pretty darn good job. At least this time around, they really seem to listen to what people want, like things like the multi-streaming and everything like that. I think is fantastic. And they're figuring out other tools that people are using outside of Twitch to help their viewing experience or even their streaming experience.
So you're gaming. You're primarily gaming, right?
Yeah.
So how do you feel about Twitch bringing in other kind of content like the IRL, creative art, music, all these things, having TV shows shown on Twitch? How do you feel about that? Do you think that's kind of intruding upon the gaming space, or?
I think it's great. I find it strange when people complain like, "Oh, this is a gaming platform."
Right.
Well, you can have both. Let the if Twitch grows, I think it's better for everybody.
Of course, yeah.
Right? So I love creative streams. I love supporting creative streams. I think like things like Artist Alley and stuff are fantastic to come here and again get to meet new people to host and hang out with, and talented individuals, right?
Exactly.
So I mean, it's all content creation.
Exactly.
So as long as people are creating something that other people want to watch, and fucking do it.
I completely agree. I completely agree. Well, thank you so much for speaking to me. I really appreciate that.
Great to meet you.
Have a wonderful rest of your day, okay?
Thanks a lot.
Yeah, see you later. Okay, cool. Let's see. Oh, right. Yeah. Oh, sorry. BoneClinks, you're the real guy. Judge, check him out. There you go. Very cool.
I meant in case you wanted to actually follow me.
Oh, do you have a? Well, yeah. Do you have a card or something?
Yeah.
Yeah. Boop. That's me. Thank you so much.
Thanks,
I will definitely drop you a follow.
Enjoy the rest of your con.
Yeah. Thanks. All right. Cool. Let's see here. I keep on doing this. I keep on doing this. I don't know what's wrong with me. Okay, cool. Let's see what's going on here. Oh, he was wearing a Goofy movie shirt. Oh, interesting. All right. I think we're probably gonna end at this point. I think we did a lot. Nate's looking tired. I'm a little bit tired. We have to get going back to LA. I'm going to drive back to LA right now, so I'm going to be driving for the next 6 to 7 hours, something like that. So I probably should get going like pretty soon. So thank you guys so much for watching the stream. I appreciate that. I'm going to be back in LA tomorrow, so I'll be doing the morning show, and then we'll be doing the after morning IRL stuff, all that stuff. We'll be going back to the... No, we're not doing TTS driving and music stream. No, I'm not going to do that. So I'll just be back tomorrow and stuff like that. So thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you guys being here. Thank you so much. See you guys in the morning tomorrow, bright and early, 9:30 a.m. for the morning show. And this has been TwitchCon. Hope you guys enjoyed. And that's it. Bye. Discord at gg/BoneClinks, and follow the channel. If you're not already follow the channel, please follow the channel. It helps out a lot, and